Piccolo, hello! How you doing? I haven't seen you in a bit. They keep exploding things, I swear. What? Um, Nick Ghost, who is they in this scenario? The Bumblebee, hello, how are you doing? If you guys hear crunching noises, it's me eating apples. Tired and very unproductive today. I mean, you just have to have some of those days sometime. You know? Okay, good, good, good. Ultir, it's simple. Explode the sweater. Oh, Nickos, you're talking about the train! I'm doing great. Hello, Amory. How you doing? Uh, bro, you just come into my chat and say the number 74. What does that mean? What the F? Okay, like, it's a new thing, though, with the Lovejoy stuff, because it used to be, like, these little animals, and now it's just exploding things. I get, like, the theme that they're going for is, like, that they have, like, an airline and, like, a railway line that's, like, wake up and it's over. Vibe. Pop? One, what does that even mean? Like, we're continuing with the Call Me What You Like sweater today. But I need to find, like, I need to, like, think of, like, a cool thing to do for their other one now. Luzo lore? Ooh. What's going on with Luzo? Oh my god, Roy. You can be completely honest and I will not be offended. You could literally say it's the worst podcast you've ever heard in your entire life, but, like, tell me what you think of Islantha. But I'm happy I finished my gift. Knits Chris no Yo! Oh my god, Piccolo, let's go! Oh yeah, Luzo was like a robot. That happened like a bit ago. I don't know why. No, I love it. Yes. Excellent. Like, I would love to hear your, like, opinions of it, Roy. I would love it. I. Thanks, Emery. Feels like I got a crow? What? Uh-oh, Roy. Also, I had a dream from Wally from Welcome Home. Uh-oh. Oh, hold on. I ran into Emma clean. I'm 6 months clean from different things, but still. Yo, no, that's awesome, Emery. Congratulations. Actually, it's more of a nightmare. Well, I would assume so. But hello. My girlfriend wants a call. What should I do? I mean, I I guess you're gonna have a call with your girlfriend. Like, I don't, like, Vaughn, like, I think that's the course of action here. I don't know, Vaughn, are you in trouble? Because, uh-oh. I mean, either way, you should probably call her. Okay, bye, Vaughn. Have a good call. I hope it's for something really good and not bad, you know? Guys, this song is by Owl City. I didn't even know this band still made music. And he just, like, for one, like, lyric, he decides to, just become punk, you know? Thanks, Vaughn. Hope I'll see you later. So many eyes. Is there? There's only one eye on stream right now. Hi, Vampiric. How you doing? I can say until she calls. Fair enough. And they are. Oh, yes. I think, like, every single art piece basically has, like, more than 2 eyes. How come in my dream Wally was invincible? Roy? New lore drop? Wally is actually invincible? I got a new car today. Yo! We'll go. Wally is invincible. Real. That's exciting, Vampiric. Like, I mean, I guess it's, like, not, like, new, but it's new to you, and that's fun. His laugh is really creepy. See, that part right there. He just, for some reason, is just like, I'm gonna sing in punk rock now. Hello, Mischief, how you doing? Oh, they can't hear you, Kickbird. Do you want me to unmute you? They should be able to hear you now. Oh, they cannot. Hold on. Oh, wait, I know why. Hold on. Okay, they should be able to hear you now.
What could possibly be the reason?
Kickbird's trying to figure out Redstone.
Hi.
My guy knew my dead name? Uh-oh, Roy.
Uh-oh. There's no
I'm glad, Emery.
Okay, but what if I change that to this then?
That's fun, Mischief. That's definitely a statement.
Okay, so that
How old are you? How old am I? It's in my bio, but I'm 26.
What if I did this instead? Is this the reason why? Is this why? Is this why it's like this?
It's a very large car depending on what I was driving. Oh. Okay, I'm younger. The majority of people who watch me are younger.
Lol.
I'm driving a smart car? Oh.
Okay, why is that like that now? Why?
I said the majority, Vampiric, not everyone. I generally try not to guess, like, my chatter's ages, just because, like, in case they're, like, minors, and I don't want you to say if you're a minor, and I don't really want you to tell me your age. Oh, I'm 5'3", actually, but yeah. Most people are also taller than me. Emery's just like, I know a lot about Ultier. That's so cool, Emery.
That's so cool, Emery. That doesn't work now. Why does that not work? Why does that work? Why?
Now, Vaughn. Why? Now, Vaughn. I have a very unfortunate factoid for you. But you can pedal your way out of it. Do you mean 12 years old?
Why does it not work anymore? Why does it not work anymore? Why does it not work anymore? What the fuck? What the fuck? What the fuck?
Hello. How are we doing? I meant to say hi, 12. I'm Roy. Hi. Now think of your answer very carefully, Vaughn. I'm 38. My bones are dust. What time is it in England? I don't know. Are you British? Do I sound British? I'm Canadian. I live in Canada. The sun is out, that's a clue. The sun is very much out. It's like 3 o'clock. I'll just answer this question. It's like 3:30. So we just started and we're already going crazy. Sounds about right. Yeah. Bro, in Germany it's midnight, right? I feel like I have to vibe check people. Yeah, see, Vaughn just, like, didn't answer the previous question of if he's actually 12, and if that's the case, I, like, you know? Yeah, I know vampiric, but I was kind of, like, not saying that so that he would tell me the truth. Y'all, I know. Thanks, though. I'm really sorry, Vaughn. But yeah, so to be on Twitch, you have to be 13 years old, and if you admit into a Twitch chat that you are 12, the Twitch streamer just has to ban you. I'm really sorry. You shouldn't be saying your age online anyway. So here's a lesson for you. I'm really sorry, man. Don't say your age online. Ever. Sorry. That's so awkward. That's so awkward. That's so awkward.
L to that kid.
That's so awkward. Well, I mean, he has to go call his girlfriend, you know?
Wait, is that who said that?
Yeah. So anyway. It's a little bit awkward. Wait, he is 12 and got Riz, but I don't. Okay, but like at like 12 years old, you literally just ask a classmate out and they usually just say yes. Because like the concept of dating when you're 12 is literally holding hands and maybe kissing. You know what I mean? Like there's like nothing else. Yo! Crossing, hello! Thank you so much for the follow. How are you doing? He wants nothing to cause pain. 12-year-old, I asked a classmate out and they punched me. I definitely asked out a guy when I was 12. You know? That's something I was worried about in school, yeah. Change McDonald's is so different. They do not have the drink, they took it away. They serve you the drink from... Why did they do that, Crossing? Like, was it for a specific reason? Or did they were just like, no fountain for you guys? F Winnipeg, specifically. Let's go with him. Oh my god. Okay. So. Knitting time. Knitting time. Knitting time. Cakebird, do you actually want me to put up on screen what you're doing? Cakebird?
I forgot I was muted.
Oh.
Sure.
Okay. This is a mint.
Oh.
I know sometimes I just like we'll just like do that and then anyways. I did not bring my knitting with me. No crossing. It's okay. It's okay. I don't and there's a lot of people that watch my things and don't knit. Full screen. Yeah, okay. Sorry, I'm getting the window up, guys. Sensory video.
It really does look like that. Okay, so it's a door, right? And right now this door works, like the pistons function, but this T flip-flop here, you see it works, this is the T flip-flop. And it works on itself, and it works when it's connected to not the door. But the moment I add it to the door, it only functions sometimes. And I removed these here to make sure there's no inputs into the dispenser, where there shouldn't be anyway. Like, okay, so that's what the door's supposed to look like. That's not supposed to look
Actually,
like.
this is when I need 3 monitors.
But okay, now it's supposed to close, but it doesn't. So why does it do that? Why does it do that? Why? There's no inputs going in. That's all on. That's all facing the same way. There's no way that should. Why is that just not? Why is it that? Why is that not going in? Why? Why?
Can the bird see chat? I think so.
I can.
What? You guys don't have Target? No, because Target came here and then like lasted for maybe like a year and then like pieced off. Cakebird, what is this? Cakebird, what is the cinnamon toast F are you building?
I think I fixed it. I fixed it. I fixed it. I fixed it. Oh, I think. Wait, when there's a redstone input into the hopper, does it?
You're gonna have to explain what you mean by that.
Wait, hold on. Is that a thing? Is that a thing?
Like, who the F is Logan? Don't have Target in my country. Honestly, Target is like not necessary.
Oh. I did not know that.
Not Ulta either. There's a lot of brands that we just like don't have because we either have our own brand or it just was unnecessary.
Alter, did you know that if you put a redstone input into a hopper, it stops working? I did not know that. Now I do.
What? What?
When you put a redstone input into a hopper, it doesn't function anymore.
Oh. I know F all about redstone. You know what's actually kind of funny about that, Emery, is that I've heard about Trader Joe's, but I've never heard of Ulta. By the way, Tick from Islentha is kind of mean. Yeah, you think so? What episode are you on? Just curious. Just curious. I just want to know.
Shouldn't be there at this point, should it? No. That should be back there. Okay, that's completely broken.
Tick is my inner thoughts. I forgot the number, but the name is called The Ring. Oh, wow. Okay, so you're, like, actually, like, decently far. Also, the music effing stopped. Hello? That was weird.
In
So I
theory,
keep
just
shifting around.
now.
I mean, unsurprisingly, Tick is like my favorite
lol.
character, but like,
My bad.
I got to the point where I was a ship and never I got to the point where there was a ship and never listened again because I got bored. Fair enough. Also, Rowan, yeah, he can go find his father by himself. Oh my god. I am, like, extremely amused that you're just very annoyed by all these characters. That's amazing. No, Emery, like, don't worry about it. Like, I understand that there are some people that just, like, can't listen to podcasts, and I get it. It's fine. Tilly is dead? What is happening? What? No! 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 That's awful! But I told him about... Slime killed? What the F? Why? I thought they did the trial. How long have they been following Ultralight? Who?
There we go.
Roy! Oh my god. Why can't I just... Why does it do that? I hate that. I hate that it doesn't just, like, play when I'm not, like, actively looking at the screen. What if I change the screen? Over here. That makes it very tiny. This is not great. Cakebird, I'm so sorry. I'm gonna have to turn the thingy off because I can't.
No.
I can't look at my pattern
Okay.
at the same time. It's too small. I'm sorry.
I fixed the door.
Excellent.
Okay, now back to bedroom C.
There we go. What do you think I would have to do to get Hackerman to unfollow Ultralight? An effing lot, man. Cause he's been following for like 6 years now. Like, that would be devastating. Why did the music stop again? What is happening? I don't know, man. Also, I think it's just me, but I like watching / listening to sorting algorithms. It's definitely not just you. Because the fact that those videos, like, exist in the first place means that someone is listening and watching to them. I'm watching them, you know? They're satisfying. They are very satisfying. I think it's quite funny when they put them, how do I say it? Like, oh, when, like, streamers put them on their, screen for when they're, like, on, like they're going to the washroom or something like that. That's quite funny. So, So, let's talk about Lovejoy, guys. So I woke up this morning, and Lovejoy had sent out an email to everyone, being like, hey guys, so by the way, we have a new EP coming out on May 12th. And I'm like, yeah, I knew that. And then they have a new cover art, and it's like this train just exploding. And I'm like, god dang it. So this cover art is not even the EP art, it's literally just for the single. Like, I was like, dude, I'm gonna have this sweater done for the EP release. This is gonna be epic. No. No. Anyway. But they were also like, we're selling cassettes and CDs. I'm like, that's so cool. And I was like, you know what? Maybe I do want a cassette. And I go buy a cassette. And the effing email had sent me the US link.
Order, please.
I'm not buying anything because the shipping is
Rip.
$30.
I know, which is why I need a group order.
What are you getting? A CD or a cassette?
I want both.
Can you even play the CD or the cassette?
No, but I
Can
will
you even
in the
play
future.
this? Can you even play the CD
Yes.
on your computer? Do you have a CD drive on your computer?
Not on my current one, but the one before, yes.
Oh my god. How could they do that to Ultralight? I know! Anyways, so it was only the US link, so I was like, okay, well that's stupid, but whatever. And then I'm on the Discord as well, and on their Discord they're like, hey guys, here are all the links for the different country, and this one should work for Canada, US, and Mexico. And I'm like, are you sure about that? And I clicked on it and it did work. So I think they had a little kerfuffle earlier. And then I found out the shipping was $30 and I was like, you know what, F this. So that's a lot of shipping costs.
I
That's
know!
It's like double the cost of the product.
Which is why group order.
It's And like I want the cassette, but like I'm learning how to like make my own cassettes, so you know? I have Cinnamon Toast Crunch. Yo, let's go. I think it's been like literal years since the last time I've had Cinnamon Toast Crunch. But I am very excited for like to hear new music by them, because obviously the only one we've heard on the EP is Call Me What You Like, and there are 5 songs on the EP, I think. You also see the new Discord update? You can record audio now. What do you mean by that? Like, for a soundboard? But without the cinnamon. So just... okay. Why? With voice messages? Oh. Why would you want voice messages? Something like that. Like, in case someone doesn't answer the Discord call, you can, like, leave them a voice message? Reverting back, man. Like... okay. Yeah, so my brother and I were trying to figure out how to record stuff, today, and, like... there is something very key that we're doing wrong, but I don't know what it is. Because, like, we have the right, like, setup to my phone, to the thing. Also, I found out that it doesn't record through its mic, it records internally, which is very good. But, like, it wasn't recording. So we were kind of like, okay, so, like, either... like, it could be something with the tape itself. Like, the tape is not compatible with the recorder that I have. Which is possible, but it seems kind of dumb. I don't know. There has to be something that we're doing, like, wrong. And I just don't know what it is. So we have to wait until my dad comes back home from work and ask him very nicely what the F is going on. I don't know, I saw it and got it and regret it. Oh. Yeah, that sounds like a regretful decision, actually. Why did the music stop? What is happening with Spotify?
I don't know. It's been very finicky lately, and it's very annoying.
Like, what? Like, I'm not playing it into Discord or anything. Maybe it's because I'm watching you live. Hold on, let me stop watching your live. Maybe it's like there might be just like too many streaming. Want a break from the ads? I pay for Spotify. You know what? I pay for Spotify. It's like me, my mom, and my dad and my brother are all on the same Spotify account. And so we just like all split the cost. I don't pay for Spotify. I'm cool. That's so cool for you, Nick Ghost. Hello, Emil. How are you doing? It's Emily, right? I've been let me call you Emil for so long. Anyway, how are you doing? I haven't seen you in like a really long time. What was I was going to talk about something else though, too. The only reason I use Spotify is for the podcast. Fair. I use Spotify because like obviously like the music and the podcast, it's like really easy to have like everything just kind of like there, but also because you can like download stuff, right? So I can like listen to it at work. Like I literally use it constantly. If I wasn't like going to work and was there for like 8 hours, I probably wouldn't pay for Spotify because I wouldn't listen to music that often. But like man, it's because I've been sleeping in my in my whole spring break. Aw, dude, but that's awesome. Aw, that must have been really nice. Ooh. I'm guessing you're back at school now then. I want a moment to be real. What was I gonna say? Oh yeah, okay, guys, Better MC, right? Better MC, I've been exploring a place called the Twilight Realm. Or the Twilight Forest. And uh and man, it's whack. I'm gonna leave that. Go to here. Sorry, hold on a sec, guys. Yeah, this Monday I'm going back. Oh, I know that place. I've seen it. Other people use that mod. Yeah, it's a pretty popular one. Yeah, so like, but I don't really know anything about it. But like, honestly, I should have done this on stream, and I was telling Cakebird about this. But like, I opened up the portal. I went to inside like a little dungeon thing. I like defeated like this little snake. But I think I'm just gonna like do it again on stream. The portal like just to like show you guys what it is because it's quite cool. Hi Blue, how you doing? But like I'm probably gonna go and defeat another snake thing anyway. And I'm trying to get myself ironwood armor. It's like decent, but like it looks really cool. I also have a firefly on my head now, which is kind of fun. So that's what we'll be doing tomorrow. We'll just be going on Better MC and doing that type of stuff. Guys, what was the music that's being released with this EP? Let me go check. I think it was on the email they sent us. Yeah, okay. So there's 5 songs, but one of them we already know. So there's 4 new songs. Oh, and I think I've heard like a bit of Consequences because that's the song that they keep playing at shows. But I'm really interested in Portrait of a Blank Slate. That's like, that sounds quite cool. You know? So my con group consists of anyone who anyone wants to invite and just made a group chat and found two people are exes and hate each other to the point that they would hospitalize each other. Ooh. Oop. I'm doing good. I basically slept all day. Nice. Is it bad that there are bubbles in my cereal? Like in the milk? I'm still sleepy. Yeah, sometimes when you sleep too much, you'll wake up even sleepier, which kind of sucks. You imagine knitting. What a loser. Bunny, I was gonna make fun of you, but I think it would actually come off as a little bit too mean right now. I think it's soap from when I washed it. If there's enough soap that you see bubbles, you would taste it. For sure. Like, I mean, just, like, moving the milk around would just, like, make bubbles. Depending on, like, how big the bubbles are, I guess.
When you can't fit into a space, but then remember you can crawl.
Yo! Oh, ad time. Yeah, guys, I'm, like... not almost done this sweater, but, like, I feel like I'll probably be able to finish this sweater before the release date, maybe. Did you accidentally clean the milk instead? Yucky. Oh, I didn't say this, like, on here or on, Discord, but I've changed the date of my 2-hour stream. It's no longer gonna be my 2-year anniversary stream. It's no longer gonna be tomorrow, like it was supposed to be. A lot of my friends couldn't make it to tomorrow, and next weekend was actually just, like, a better date. So we've changed it to, next Saturday. So I'm doing a 12-hour stream for my 2-year anniversary. And... Ooh! White Expert, hello! Thank you so much for the follow. How are you doing? Now, make fun of me. I literally haven't slept in 4 days and anime has crashed twice. You can't hurt me more than that. Come on, do it, Ultir. Come on. I was gonna just say, imagine being an animator. Couldn't be me. Welcome back, Roy. I just realized Tillian died and Wilbur didn't even get to see his child. Was Wilbur officially the dad? Oh my god. Oh my god. Dude, okay, if Wilbur, like, actually gives an F, like, him coming back to the QSMP after his tour and being like, where the F is my kid, is probably going to rival Slimes. You hate us, we hate ourselves, too. You're not special. It's because BBH didn't get a partner, and the duck said the partner had to be one English and one Spanish. Oh, wait. So BBH doesn't have a partner either? Hello, Milo. How are you doing? Okay, but but it kind of makes sense for Quackities not to know then, because he's technically both. Like, he is both an English and Spanish streamer. So, like, it really could have gone both ways. Like, it makes just as much sense for him to be partner with Luzu that it does for Wilbur. Milo, how are we feeling about the new released EP art? Guys, for it, I'm thinking, like, okay, so I want this one and that one to kind of, like, have, like, a similar vibe, right? So I don't want to do something, like, super, super different with it, because obviously this is on the... Oh, dude, do you have merch? Like, like Ultir merch? No. I really don't want anyone getting arrested for violence. I have to write a statement and that takes too much time. Yeah. Can you make some? I mean, like, in theory, but, hey Roy, if you want merch that supports me, there's his Lentha merch. I think the Lentha merch is pretty baller. It just casually makes merch. Real. Civilian Shepherd, hello, how are you doing? That works? Yeah, if you put exclamation mark podcast in the chat, there's a link to our website, and then from the website there's a link to the shop. Yeah. I do plan on making merch for myself. I just felt kind of silly making it for no one to get it. You know, it just kind of felt like a little bit like silly. Like I would feel silly. But like maybe I can make it like a goal, like when I reach like 1,000 followers or something like that, I'll like make merch. To be honest, a new EP art, I don't know, I'm feeling on it. Oh, fair enough. I kind of like it. I kind of like how it's like reminiscent of Your City Gave Me Asthma. I'm good, thanks. Is waking up with some iced coffee. Yo, iced coffee. The stream is going very well. I have pumpkin chai tea. I forgot he's dyslexic. Uh-oh. I want your merch. Okay. Miss Town, hello. Like, I don't want it to just be like a logo on a t-shirt. You know what I mean? Like, I want it to like look good. Like, I think Billy Bumble did like a really good job with their merch where like it looked like Billy Bumble merch. Like, it had obviously Billy Bumble on the front, but like it had like the hoodie that I got specifically had like a yellow hoodie and then yellow cuffs, and like the sweater was black, or you could get like the reverse where you had like a yellow hoodie and then like, you know what I mean? Like,
Especially
it was very...
the website billybumble.ca.
Yeah,
Baller.
like it was so very Billy, you know? So I feel like, yeah, I was at school, I don't know how I was live. Yeah, that was really weird. You definitely want to change your password. And also there's a way of changing your stream key. Like if you go to creator dashboard, it can show you your stream key and you can reset it. So like the stream key will like reset itself. Yeah, because that was really weird. My dog is rinsing out my friend. What does that even mean? Just got by your chair. I'm sorry. Oh yeah, it squeaks a little bit. I'm sorry. It does that. There's a ghost in your house, Tommy. Real. Hand over your merch. Oh, it's all good, Roy. How did they get my... I don't know. See, it might have... I don't know, Town. I don't know. Also joining the vibes of the stream. I'm glad, Civilian. I'm glad.
Did you know that you can join a call tier Discord for 10 free call tier coins? That's right, by doing exclamation mark Discord, you can join a call tier Discord today.
That's my friend. Civilian, thank you so much for the follow. You know what? That convinced me. Don't feed their ego that way. No! Cakebird has become 10 times more powerful. Uh-oh. I will feed it. The next time I hear that, I will combust. Yeah. Yeah, we do live like this. I'm a fellow sellout. I have to respect it.
Excellent.
Oh no. Blocks Cakebird. Good job, Bird. Can I call you Bird for short, Cakebird? That's what Roy asked.
Go for it.
What has happened here? 1, 2, 3. Yellow, red, brown. What the F? Hold on.
What the F?
Oh, I messed up a while ago. Hello, Dragon. How you doing? I'm so close to buying the frog thing with eye points. I need to, but I need to know what it does. Oh, it's I put on a frog hat. I have a frog hat, and I put it on.
I have a frog hat, and I put it on.
Ultera, your eye's edible now, by the way. Now. I think we've established that, like, technically they are, but you will not be able to get them. Okay, liquid of life. Bonk! Let's talk about something, and I don't remember what it was. Oh, I was gonna explain to Civilian what I'm knitting. So I am primarily a knitting streamer, and I'm knitting the cover art of a single for this band called Lovejoy. So that's what this is. That's what the chart is. Yeah, and like I genuinely think I could get this like the whole sweater done by the time the EP releases, but they effing have different art for the EP instead of just god dang it, you know?
They really said F you.
They really okay, Lovejoy just F's me over like all the time. Like I literally the day I finished this sweater, they released merch of this cover on a sweater, and I literally lost my mind. Bro, I have a finishing. I think I made a mistake that will cost my entire life and fortune. What the F does that mean, Emery? I just said that to my gay friend. What? Oh, hydrate or die straight. Ah, excellent. My eyes, they are not aren't healthy.
Oh dear. I fucked something up. Oh dear.
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh. Oh dear. Uh-oh. Oh dear. What have I done now? Why is this not working? Why is this not working?
Yes.
Why?
So guys, on BetterMC, we have been trying to decide what we want to be good at, and Kickbird has decided that they want to learn Redstone. And I've decided I want to know everything about the Twilight Forest.
I know, why this isn't working.
Hypothetically, would eyes be like eating gummies? In texture, probably. Taste, not so much. They aren't healthy enough for die. Cakebird just asked Turgeon to teach you Redstone. You could do that.
This isn't something you just you hear and you learn. You have to like do it. And there's like a bunch of tutorials.
This is true. This is true. I guess like what Dragon would mean if you want to do something very specific, maybe. I smell popcorn.
Works.
I think my brother's making popcorn.
It works.
Excellent, excellent. I think they would be a great snack. I just add sugar, and then your eyes will taste like gummy. I just don't think that's true. I don't think that's true, actually. Like, are you telling me to eat my own eyes? No. Don't do that. I would eat gummy eyeballs. I would eat, like candy shaped like eyes. I think that, that definitely 100% exists. I'd be shocked if it doesn't.
Altier, look at my stream.
Okay, hold on a second. I had to turn off the stream because it shuts off my, Spotify. Okay, I'm looking at stream. Oh my god, that is sick. Hold on. Let me show stream. Guys, look at this. You have to do the thing again. That's so smooth, man. Yo!
It works.
Yo! Let's go! Oh, that's dope.
Just wondering if the grass grows over, will it stay there? Or will it
break every time? I don't know.
It does. It stays. Excellent.
You already know what they taste like. My parents used to carry chocolate shapes like eyes at their store in the wrap like eyes. Yeah, I know those, but I mean like gummies that look like eyes, you know? It's a little bit different.
Guys,
what?
There's a little thing called Google.
What? What are we talking about?
Everyone's just so baffled.
By what?
That I was able to follow a tutorial online.
I think it's more just how smooth the redstone is.
I followed a tutorial online.
No. Like redstone in vanilla Minecraft doesn't look like that. Like when it moves, it's not like flowy like that. You know? Like it still looks cool, even if you follow the tutorial like step
I know
per
it
step,
looks
it's
cool,
still
but if people
cool.
are like, it's like, dude, is Hackerman mentoring you or something? Like, no, I just looked up the tutorial.
Also, like, I don't think Liam is actually like stellar at redstone. Like, I think he can do it, but he's not like. I don't think I've ever seen him build anything out of redstone ever. Goals for the week. Only brute force. No Google. No Google. We eat books like men. Exactly. Dude, on a school paper where there's special... there's people napping for my... Wait. Dude, on a school page where there's people napping for my school, they just have a photo of my old puppy. That's kind of funny. Exactly. Why read book when you can learn from eating them? Osmosis.
Huh?
Exactly.
There's honeycomb blocks in the mangrove. In the mahogany. What? There's honeycomb blocks in mahogany logs. Trees. Huh. Huh. Okay, if we want... Okay, redstone.
Oh my god, Ninder, hello. They post people napping in class. It's a social media page. Ah. Because I'm not Wilbur. What the is going on with chat? I left for like 2 minutes. They're talking about eating sand, eyeballs, and redstone existing, I guess. I don't know, man. Man, Roy, I've been here the whole time, and you know? Aw, it sucks, Emery.
Dude, Altair, my power has just increased in like the past few days.
Yeah?
Yeah. Once I become VTuber, I will be unstoppable.
Excellent. I am so excited to become VTuber.
I'm so excited for this. Okay. You know, VTuber. For that to happen, I should probably stop playing Better
sand
MC.
Or river sand?
And work
Common
on that.
Ultier L? What the F? What did I do?
What did Altair do?
Okay. Screw you too, I guess.
Glowstone?
What the F?
Bruh. You're telling me I have to go get that? Oh, wait. Is that glowstone dust? We have 2 glowstone dust. Oh, that is very upsetting. The fuck?
Wait, what?
This is a job for the community board, and then I can
It's
actually do business because I was supposed to do that this morning when I woke up, and instead we played Minecraft.
It's like 12 degrees here, which is like, it was pretty nice today. I could just wear a hoodie today. You know what I mean? I didn't have to wear like 3 or 4 layers. Like, I could just wear a hoodie. We are doing a roleplay in chat for... Dude, my chat roleplays all the effing time. I don't care. Did you understand how chat got as chaotic as it did? I mean, people were... I don't know. People are roleplaying eating sand. I don't know.
Alright, it's business time.
Business time?
Actually, yeah.
What are you doing in business?
Art.
Ooh, art time.
Yes.
No, I'm scared. I'm so sorry, Charming Rabbit.
Hello, Dragon.
Rabbit, no, it's okay. Everything's fine. They're just role-playing eating sand. It's fine. Normal chat behavior.
A most normal chat.
Yes, the most normal chat in the cult here.
Real. Ultir, help me? What would you like, Blue? I'm not gonna lie, colored sand is so good. What the F?
Now, Ninja, why eat more sand when you can eat eyes?
I'm losing brain cells.
And if you're enjoying the stream, you can join the Cultier Discord for 10 free Cultier coins. That's right. By doing ! Discord, you can join the Cultier Discord today to get updates on your favorite streamers such as twitch.tv/AltierLight and get a notification for when our VTuber debut happens.
Yeah, real, actually, though. Yeah, like, guys, my VTuber looks stellar. Made by the wonderful and talented Raxifier. I'm so excited, man. Oh my god. Send me videos of them eating sand? What the F? I'm scared there's a
And
secret.
also, speaking of things that Altair works on, new episode out today.
Yo.
It's true. Won't be mad. Just tell me what. Uh-oh. 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 There was a new episode out today. And I'm actually like, okay, considering the fact that I basically edited the entire thing in 6 hours, I'm extremely proud of it. Like, it has one of, like, some of the best soundscaping. And not because it was complicated, but because it was just, like, I don't know, it really gives you, like, a visual of what's going on. I feel like sometimes, I will use sounds and, like, it makes sense to me, and then, like, it just doesn't actually make sense, because I'm still learning. But this one I feel like was really well done. Also, Bunny's in it. So you guys should listen to it just mostly because of that, because Bunny is actually a phenomenal voice actor.
I saw you in the, like, okay, so in the chat, Buddy was just it's like, okay, did the voice actor sing it? Altair was like, Buddy, your scream is excellent.
It really is though. Like, when you listen to this episode, like, you'll understand what I mean, because it's like like, it's not even like, because we've had people scream obviously before because it's a fantasy podcast, whatever, but like, it is like the most blood curdling scream ever. Like
Buddy really just let out all of the rage from animation. That wasn't acting, it was real.
But Bunny let out the rage from working with me.
No, it was definitely for them, like, not being able to sleep properly for months. Most of that cast but Walter has screamed. This is true. The one time where my character screams, it's not actually me, but it does sound like it's me. I, like, found an audio file of someone, you know, screaming. What?
Episode 2?
Yeah.
The slide?
Yeah, well, yeah, but, like, I'm not actually, it's, like, screaming. Like, it's, like, that's not, like, I wouldn't call that, like, screaming. Like, there's literally an episode where my character gets burnt, and it's not me that screams. It's, like,
yeah.
But it sounds like me, which is, like, I mean, like, obviously a lot of screams sound the same, but, like, it sounds like me, like, disturbingly. Emery, thank you so much for the lurk. But anyways, not the point. Blue, start running. Blue, start running. Blue, start running. Episode 2, when wait, when you did scream not sound like you. Yeah, when I just go, ah, like that. Yeah. Yeah.
Kitty. Come on. Kitty.
Continue an audio, my dearest friend of Blue. I'm gonna go back to my corner now. Okay, Rabbit. Okay. Bye. I hope you enjoyed the stream.
Oh my God,
I have cat tax for Cake Bird.
oh my god, excellent.
Uh-oh.
Cat. Excellent.
Cat.
Excellent cat.
Cat. Can't send me sand videos. I told you to start running. Discuss. Okay.
Not the grr.
Grr. Grr. Angie.
What are you drawing, Cakebird?
You can say what it is, Cake.
It's a lympho poster.
Work. Oh, sick. That's cool. Turn coming for you. What the F? I have so many questions. Roy, I find that being on the internet, sometimes you'll read things and you'll think to yourself, does this harm me? And the answer is usually no. And then you get to ignore
For
it.
example, Jack Manifold saying that he is imprank coded.
I forgot about that. All right, that's enough internet for the day for me.
That was the most NDA response. I forgot about that. I forgot that he said that. Who taught him that? Bro, I am just still still baffled by the fact that like he said that. Like, it's worse if he knows what he's saying.
Oh, God.
Run. Uh-oh.
Why would you say that ever? Oh, Dragon left.
I don't know. Like, it's just what?
Oh. Dragon left. Goodbye.
Oh, bye, Dragon. Like, I don't know. Like, I don't know what possessed him to say that. I've had enough internet for the day. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry, Dragon, you had to find out this way. I'm so sorry. Oh, never mind, my Discord deleted and it crashed. L? Good.
We need to bring back the everyone joining VC at a random knitting stream and then role-playing a sleepover where Mischief eats a cat.
Dude, that was one of the funniest streams ever. Like, one time, guys, just I want to say like maybe like 8 people joined the Discord, like the VC here, and someone redeemed ASMR, and so we just started like role playing that we were at a sleepover. Man, we are just so funny when we're together.
We're just funny lads, which is why you should join a Culture Discord for 10 free Culture coins and subscribe to Cakebird.
Cakebird, when's your next live?
My next, I've told you it's when the VTuber debut happened, so not in a bit.
I know. There was a joke in there, but that's okay.
Oh.
But then I kind of like caught up and realized that you mean subscribe on YouTube.
Yes. Oh, I see. I understand. Okay, I feel like maybe I should just go live for like 10 minutes so people can resub. I'm not doing that. I'm not doing that. That's a joke. I'm not doing that. That's a joke. That's a joke. I'm very thankful for all of you. That's a joke.
Okay, actually though, guys, you guys should subscribe to Cakebird's YouTube channel, because it is extremely funny, and Cakebird is a very talented editor and video maker. Yes. Also, there's like a couple videos
coins, not all tier coins.
What the F? And that's why you should join for free all tier coins.
What the fuck is an all tier coin? I don't want an all tier coin.
Man. Guys, I'm actually gonna have YouTube videos to post soon. This is excellent. This is so stellar and cool. Yeah, this is some cult stuff. What the F? There's no cult.
There's no cult. Just join the cult here Discord. Don't worry about the cult part. Join the Discord.
It's just a name. It just happens to be spelled like that.
Just a name. It's just a name.
Do you ever feel to get into like a plastic bag?
Yeah.
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 Yeah. It's not a cult. Just join the Discord. I need to a cult. I need to get in a VC with you one time, and we need to make thumbnails for these videos. Actually.
Okay.
Yep.
Man.
More eyes for the eye god.
not
See,
been.
each chatter, guys, each chatter is a little eye that floats around my head. So currently I have about 15 little eyes floating around my head. It's very good. Very good. The rest of the, like...
Altier, that works with your lore.
I know!
You're stealing the chatter's eyes.
Exactly!
Excellent!
Excellent! See, the thing is that I actually have 635 eyes, but most of them are closed. Only 15 are open. Do we get cool eye patches? No, you're simply eyes. I have proof. Ninjor, I have your eye.
I have your eye. I dropped out of college, found myself a whole new realm of knowledge, down the forest, foraging for sounds that I can rhyme with orange. Look, I'm just a simple gatherer among us. Boom, 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 boom.
Oh, it's me, that's dope.
Boom, boom, boom.
You paid for it, I mean, not with money, with cultier coins, guys. I don't know what it is about streaming, but streaming just, like, makes the temperature in my room just skyrocket. I'm gonna no longer be able to wear sweaters on stream. Like, the window is open. I have your eye. What? I currently have 2024K. Why? That's too many. You can choose 2 cosplays with that. That's too many. Just here with it. Welcome back, Roy. It's too many. Too many points. Oh, waiting for my day. Bro, I need to make, like, a 500k point redeem and a 1,000,000 point redeem. Just to have them. But I just don't know what I would even make those. Every time I look at someone's arm, I think, those are edible. Therapy. Maybe, you know? Add an end stream one. See, the thing is that, like, I don't want to. Because, like, I usually, like, plan out my streams, like, quite a bit. And it would frustrate me to, like, plan them out. And then someone just end it. You know what I mean?
What about private VC?
That just seems really
in the business VC. 1 minute in the business VC.
No.
Guys, did you know you could redeem 1 minute in the business VC with culture coins? No one has done it yet. At this point, someone probably could. Yeah, have you ever wondered what the business VC is like? Well, you can join the culture Discord for 10 free culture coins, and by doing ! work and earning your way in the cult here, you can get 1 minute in the business VC or 1 minute in the business VC with a streamer of your choice. That's right. Wouldn't you want to be in the business VC?
Don't you want to become a cult leader? I'm buying the cult. Okay. I need to think of some good ones because, like, obviously cosplay, but I feel like with, like, 500k points and 1,000,000 points, I could probably do, like, a knitting thing where, like someone, like, tells me to knit something and I will knit that thing.
Oh my god, can I finally get you to...
What?
The fucking...
Oh, do you want, like, the handle warmer? The handle warmer?
Yeah, the handle warmer. Yeah.
Anyway. Oh no, I just realized what you were talking about. You mean the dice bag.
Yeah, the dice
Mhm.
bag. Yeah.
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm, mm-hmm,
Yeah.
mm-hmm. Excellent, excellent. I mean, I guess. Guys, there's some really cursed things on Ravelry, I gotta tell you.
No, I need you to just start knitting it on stream, but then tell no one what you're knitting.
I hate that. I'm working on getting a second job. I have an interview Saturday. Ooh! Good luck!
Good luck.
I hope you get it.
That reminds me. I should work on my...
Like the pinnacle on dice. Yeah, that one. I've sent so many people this picture.
I'm pretty
that
sure
I
it comes
just, like,
with, it comes with 2 dice holders.
It does come with 2 dice holders, it's true. This is, like, actually the worst. The handle one is kind of funny, though, I gotta admit. Like... there's one issue with the place I have an interview at. They only pay once a month. That sounds like really sketch. I'm gonna be real. That's really sketchy. But I guess it really depends on, like, how much you're getting paid and, like, what the job actually, like, is. But, like, it still sounds quite sketch. Well, my teacher, said I can't paint your character onto the wall. I said, why? He said, because you ate all the red paint. That was not what I was expecting. There were so many answers I was expecting, and that was not one of them.
There's
it's
so
a big
many
local
old
chain
here
store.
at people's
store.
schools stories now.
Don't
Just
say
like
that. Don't say that. That's that's weird.
Like, there are multiple.
I know. Guys, you know how, like, Tommy was talking about how, like, he found it, like, strange in a cool way that, like, people would, like, talk about the Dream SMP, like, just, like, while they were walking to school. Like, it just, like, it was, like, casual conversation. People would just, like, talk about the Dream SMP, like how people would talk about, like, TV shows and stuff. That's how I feel like when you guys talk about me when I'm not live.
That way.
You know what I mean? Like, it's extremely cool, but also it's just like, I simply don't exist if I'm not live. You know what I mean? As soon as this turns off, I don't exist anymore. Have I thought you were talking about me for a second? Oh no, sorry, I meant Tommy in it. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. To my friend about your stream? We're all failed industry plants. This is true. This is true. Real. I'm in a void, help? What do you mean? What void? Like the Minecraft void? I'm sorry? No, Roy, you can talk about me. Like, I don't care. Like, you guys, like, can. It's just, like, you know when you, like, kind of, like, consciously realize that, like, that people talk about you when you're not there? Like, not bad things. Like, not rumors. This, like, your friends will just be like, yeah, me and my friend did this, and you're just, like, not there. That's what it feels like.
No.
You're just like...
No, that's not
real. You're like, ah.
No.
I just had the lights turn on? Oh.
No, that's not real.
Kickbird, I'm sorry to inform you of this, but I do talk about you when you're not present.
No. No, you don't.
No.
But if you do tell me. What do you say?
I mean, you're present for the things I talk about, you know what I mean? Like, you're there. It's just what, like, you know, just... You know, like, if I come back from a weekend of hanging out with you guys, I'm just like, yeah, this is what I did, and I will, like, tell my parents. It's like, hello! For me, it's the moment when people ask for my business card, it reminds me that I do business. Yeah. Yeah. Anytime my boss refers to me as, an award-winning executive producer, and my body takes a screenshot. My contacts are being bothersome. I cannot see. And this is not very good. Well, every time I see your character, I think, huh, that's edible, but it's not because you said it's not edible, so therefore I will stay away from it and refrain from eating it because I do not want to die. I mean, my character is smoke and clay, so I don't know how well it would taste, you know? It happens really often. New Ultir just switching out the eyes. Clay is edible? Is it? I'm not sure about that one. You eat very strange things. You can eat it at least once. I mean, yeah. It doesn't make a thing edible, though. Okay, guys, I might have to change out of the sweater because it is getting too warm. What?
You guys
talking about shrooms?
No, Clay.
No, but shrooms are kind of in the same category of that. We were actually talking about how, like, that me as a person, I don't exist when I'm not live. And thus, I find it very strange when people talk about me when I'm not live. Like, not strange like bad, but like strange. Shrooms sound yummy. They're literally, it's mushrooms. Like mushrooms. I'm sure you've had at least a mushroom before. Guys, I don't know who's making dinner tonight, and I don't know what it is, and I'm very hungry. I had apples and cheese for lunch. I hate the texture of mushrooms. I'm so sorry. Sucks to suck. You had booster juice? What? I had booster juice. Ah. That's pretty good. A friend tried shrooms once and he said it's funny. Ah, you mean the drug. I mean the stuff that you put on pizza. We are different people. He now wants me to do it too and listen to psychedelics for hours. You know? Okay, guys, I'm gonna take off my sweater. The Lovejoy sweater is going away. It is too warm in my room. I have to do that thing that Tubbo does, where he just, like, leaves the room to take off a sweater, even though he's wearing a shirt underneath, you know? Because, man, the internet sometimes, you know? Anyway. Sweater. We're wearing, a mother shirt. You know? No, it's not like necessarily even that hot outside. It's like 10 degrees outside. It's only 19 degrees here. I would be perishing. I would die. I would simply die. No, it is 10 degrees here. Ideal temp is 23. I hate that for you. Swole tier. It's 30 here. Ninja, you guys literally had snow like 3 weeks ago. What the F? I'm so sorry. That sucks. We have snow next week too. Awful. Terrible. Hate that for you. Actually, never mind. Yeah, I think it's supposed to, like... It's supposed to, be, like, rainy for the next few days. It's today that's, like, the only, like, sunny one. And then it's supposed to be, like, still, like, pretty warm, but raining. I'm back. Welcome back, Roy. Oh, dude, yesterday? Oh my god. Yesterday, it, like, for, like, about 2 or 3 hours, torrential downpour. Like, to the point that, like, my rain pants and my rain jacket were, like, soaked through. Like, my sweater and, like, the pants that I wear under the rain pants were, like, soaking wet. It was not okay. Like, I like the rain usually, but, like, when it's like that, where, like, it goes through, like, the rain gear that I have, it's just, like... It's no longer fun. So I just got done updating 35, and all I have to say is Turgeon's Chef Kiss. Excellent. Excellent. Yeah, I'll probably do some writing on that tonight, maybe. Who knows? Who knows, really? You know? I don't know. Who knows? It's warm enough outside, though, that I think that maybe after stream, I might go, like, chill on the bench outside and, like, read or something. It's beginning to be that time. I'm so excited. We have, like, a little, like, gazebo thing. It's not really a gazebo. It's, like, a little deck that's, like, on the floor. I don't know. I don't know how to explain it. But anyways, there's, like, outdoor furniture that's on it. But we only put the outdoor furniture out and, like, the little tapestry that goes over it during the summer, when it's not going to rain so much. And I'm just so excited for it to go out because there's, like, a little couch that's outside, and it's just so lovely because it's in shade, so you're not going to get, like, sunburn if you just, like, chill there all day, but it's, like, warm because it's, like, kind of inside, but it's outside, you know? I used to do knitting streams out there when I was streaming on my phone. I might try to figure out a way to, like, because you can stream from your phone, from Twitch, but I think it's, like, really laggy. But maybe we'll try it one time this year and see, like, how, like, bad it is. Because if it's, like, okay, then maybe we'll do some streams out there where I'm just, like, knitting outside. And, like, you basically can't see anything, by the way, so, like, I'm not gonna, like, dox myself or anything like that. Like, it would literally look like I'm, like, I guess, like, in a big tent. The mic wouldn't be as good, though. You have... I have a video of, before, I met Cakebird, of us sitting out there and, playing Riptide on the ukulele and like, a bunch of us singing along. Just playing the Dream diss track on full blast. Yo! Dude, I'm so pissed that he never, like, finished that, you know? I have not been there. Emotional damage. You have not. Hopefully, maybe this summer? Yeah?
Okay, Yellow Submarine by the Beatles is the best thing to listen to at 4 a.m.
Do I even want to know? Like, do I want to know? When you get the chance, check Craft's channel and Discord. I showed you what I've been busy doing. Ooh, yes, I will in a second. I'm just gonna finish this part, and then I will do that, yes. Then again, Ulter was the only producer not at our last convention, so I guess it's even. Dude, I'm so mad I didn't go. But, like, I literally couldn't. Like... Oh, okay, but they did change when it is, like, for next year, and, like, it's during, like, a low season next year. So I'll probably be able to go next year, because it's, like, it's literally during, like, one of our, like, least busy months of the year. Sure you get you there one day? Yeah. Next year, it's the first weekend of February. Exactly. Like, because, like, February, like, there's nothing to do at my work. You know, like no one, we're not hiring, we're not doing any waxing, and, like, by that time, we're usually, like, caught up on washing. So, like... So, like... And also, it won't be, like, stupid hot, you know? It would be, like, an okay temperature. Because, like, the idea of going to, like, Florida in, like, March, I think I would die. Or whenever it is, I don't know. Oh, I can check the crafts and creations now, actually. Crafts and creations! Ba 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 ba! Apple, what have you been working on? Ooh, what is this? Ooh! Ooh! Is it, like, detailing on a car? That's cool! Ooh! Oh, that's very fancy. Oh, I love the spaceships on the top. That's so cool. Yo! Yo! I love that. Yo! I like that a lot. That's really cool. I'm gonna go clean real quick. Okay. Wear my fancy pink jacket. Yo! My mom went to Florida mid-August, 7 months pregnant. Why? Do you know the Florida Man game? I do. Do you want to know what was on my birthday? It was Florida Man like stole like a bunch of weed like dressed in a Santa costume. It was something dumb like that. They should have it during July. If we could get you in Florida in July, that'd be great. I would not go. Poultry work, redoing my interior. It looks awesome. Yeah. See, my birthday's in December, so it was probably always going to be, like, some type of Christmas theme. I think my sister has, like, a really funny one where it's, like, it was, like, someone's, like, cocaine stash, like, got, like, eaten by a crocodile, and then, like, someone, like, killed the crocodile to, like, get the cocaine back. Mine is Florida Man charged with battery after alleged throwing cookie at girlfriend. Mine is not safe for work, kinda. Okay, fair enough. My Florida Man one was into prison to hang out with friend. Broke into prison to hang out with friend. That is amazing. That's amazing. It includes a pickle. Okay. Okay, Psychic. Okay. I have an idea of where that might be going. The effing music stopped. Okay, music's back. Yeah, I don't know, mine was kind of funny. Guys, oh my god. Cakebird, did you have to pay duty on your Quackity merch?
I don't think so.
What the F? UPS hates me, man.
Because I know
Like-
I have to pay UPS for something else, but that's not the Quackity merch.
Okay, yeah, UPS, like, actually hates me, man. Because, like, every time I get something from, that, like, goes through UPS, I get charged, like, the most ridiculous duty fees ever. And, like, here's the thing, guys, here's some fun factoid for you. This is real, okay, guys? Okay, so, duty fees, okay? Duty fees are usually, so duty fees are when something is coming from, like, a country that is not yours. Usually between Canada and the US, there's, like, no duty fees, because we have, like, an agreement. If it's not going through, like, UPS or FedEx, okay? But if it's coming from somewhere else, so, like, Europe usually, there's duty fees. And the duty fees depend on what the product is and what it was being sent for, but let's go with, like, clothing is, like, usually the thing that you'd probably be buying from Europe, so, like, merch and stuff, like, so clothing or, like, physical items like CDs or whatever, okay? Those stuff don't cost that much, actually, to send over. They're not considered, like, trade items or whatever, right? So they cost between $5 to $10 in duty, Canadian, okay? But UPS and FedEx, usually UPS, will charge you these absolutely ridiculous duty fees, like going up to $100 depending on how much stuff you're getting. Because what you're actually paying for is them going to the border people and, like, paying the guy to do all that stuff. Fun fact though, you can do it yourself. So what you do is you email UPS or FedEx, it's usually UPS, or you call them and you ask them for the form, basically. So you ask them for the duty form and you say, I'm gonna go do this myself. And then all you pay is the actual duty, which again is about $5 to $10. Here's a fun little factoid. They don't give you that as an option, though. So when they give you their little slip or they email you, they don't give it to you as an option. That's not an option on the thing. You have to physically message them and be like, I want this. And so since no one does it, they usually don't have the form available, and most of them have no idea what you're talking about. Do you know how many of these things I've got completely waived where I haven't had to pay it at all? Because one, they did it already, and they didn't have a form to tell me, but that's illegal, and they're not supposed to do that. A lot. My house is gonna get put on an effing blacklist. Like, because everyone in my house does this. So, like, my dad does this, my sister does this, and I do this, where we get, like, stuff. There was a point where they didn't even bother. Like, they literally just dropped off the package. Like, there was a point where I swear to God my house is put on a list where they're like, don't even bother. They're gonna complain. F yeah, we're gonna complain. I'm not paying $100. Anyway, UPS is great for shipping in the US, but it's terrible for shipping outside the country. It is. It's actually the opposite in the US too. So, like, FedEx is, like, terrible in the US, but it's awesome in Canada. Oh my god. It is lightning outside for me. I love that for me. Yo. So I get a broker. Yes, Bunny. Yes, Bunny. I want FedEx and UPS to join and make a Fed up. Okay. Pope Gregory IV declared war on cats in the 13th century. He said that black cats were instruments of Satan. Because of this belief, he ordered the extermination of these felines throughout Europe. However, this plan backfired as it resulted in an increase in the population of plague-carrying rats. You know, I actually knew that fact. Or something very similar. Reading my sleep schedule feeling good. I fell asleep during stream. I mean, Blue, I don't mind you falling asleep during stream, but I have a feeling it might not be bedtime for you right now. Like, I have a feeling it's maybe like 7 o'clock. No, it's a cool fact though, Bunny. I'm sure people in chat don't know. But it's a cool fact. Anyways, so UPS hates me. It's 5:30. Okay, yeah. Yeah, UPS hates me. And I'm not paying $67 to get my Crackety cards and dice. It's supposed to be delivered on Monday. So I'm gonna email them today. Probably after their work hours. And they're gonna be like, why'd you do that? And it'd be like, I don't know, man. I need my dad to write the email because, you know? I sometimes fall asleep listening to my subwoofer. Dude, I used to... Okay, guys. This should have been the clue when I was really, really young that I had some form of neurodivergency. Because I used to fall asleep to dubstep. I could not fall asleep unless I had dubstep playing. And not like chill dubstep, like dubstep. Besides being a wrestling champ, Lincoln was also a licensed bartender. In 1833, the 16th president opened up a bar called Berry and Lincoln with his friend William F. Berry in New Salem, Illinois. The shop was eventually closed when Berry, an alcoholic, consumed most of the shop's supply. Okay, I knew the first part, but not the second part. Dubstep, yes. Roy, when I was in high school, dubstep was like the music. It just like it simply existed. People listened to dubstep. I don't know what to tell you. I don't know where you think Skrillex came from. Dubstep sucks. That's an opinion. I disagree with it. I also used to, there was a very specific playlist that I used to listen to that wasn't dubstep. I don't remember what the genre was called, but it was very good. This like specific playlist. But like no one else made music like that. F you to Twitch for reminding me I am by giving me an ad for... You know, guys, I don't know what you guys are looking up in your algorithms, but I gotta tell you guys that I just simply don't get condom ads. Dubstep is one of the more chill electronic music types. Yeah, I do agree with that, but it's still, like, not supposed to be sleep music. Got a Honda Civic ad. Neither do I. There's actually a reason for this, actually. I researched. Oh, interesting. Get ads for, aftermarket car parts. What do I get ads for? I feel like I get more Canadian ads because there's, like, a thing in Canada where, like, we basically are, like, more likely to be shown Canadian media. I don't know. But, like, it's a Mexico thing. Oh. Oh, interesting, actually. That's actually quite interesting. I don't know. I get a lot of, like, Save the Forest ads. You know what I mean? Because it's, like... Because I live in BC, and BC likes its forest a lot. F you, Automod. I don't even know what you put, because I didn't even see it, so it must have been like a Twitch thing. Jesus. Guys, it's gonna be so cool when I finish this front bit, and then when people ask me what I'm knitting, I can just, like, pull it out and be like, there it is. Like, look how cool this looks. Look at that. I had the funny S. What? Oh. I think you can't talk about the most famous German philosopher. I mean, I don't know who that is, so, like... He's making it aggressive. Oh! Oh my god. Bunny, that's like the funniest way of having to say that. That's hilarious. I can't censor me forever! Oh, really? Okay, hold on. Is it because he said something racist? Is that why? I feel like it's because he said something racist, right?
What?
The German philosopher that I can't talk
What
about
did
on
I
Twitch.
just tune back into?
No, he's not? Oh, okay. Is it a these nuts joke? Is that why?
My attention span is so fucked.
I'm so sorry. Oh, really? I mean, like, generally people, like, try to, like, avoid, Oh, he is a real person. Oh, I was genuinely thinking that this was a these nuts joke. That's so interesting. Wait, why can't I talk about him? He just, like... He did philosopher things. Hold on.
Oh my god, buddy. Oh, god damn.
Oh my god!
You can't be saying that here.
Oh my god! Anyway. I don't know, man. He probably said something racist. I mean, he was born in, like, like, the 1700s. But, like... like, to be fair...
Oh dear, I just keep on thinking about that one quote when we first started playing Better MC.
Oh, wait! Oh, it's how the name is pronounced? Oh! Oh, okay. I thought he, like, said something that's, like, whack. Okay, I understand. Oh, okay. That makes sense. Okay, well, I mean, if I wanted to talk about him, I just could use his first name. Also, apparently in the US, people just pronounce his name as Kant. So.
Funny.
Anyways, I'm quite interested in this guy now. Just not because of how his name's pronounced? Okay, no, that's fair, Psychic, that's fair. What the F, buddy? Okay, I'm looking at memes.
Got him.
Yaddy! There's nothing in memes, Roy. Roy, you've bamboozled me. There's nothing there. What do you mean by bet I didn't know? What? There's nothing in the meme chat.
Roy used confusion.
I'm very
super
confused.
effective.
I thought there was something there. Oh. Wait, were you making me check because you thought something problematic was in memes? Was that what? Oh. Okay, well, it's gone now if that was the case.
I've decided that I'm going to the gym. I'll be back if you're still here.
Oh, okay. Bye, have fun! Gaper just left. No, I thought there was memes in the meme chat. Oh, okay. Okay. We're good. Well, that was fun. I'm so glad we had a psychology talk there. It's like love and forever. Or whatever. We already have, obviously. I'm so confused. Guys, I completely lost my train of thought. We went so off topic. Okay, reset. Guys, with the new EP cover, I'm thinking that I want it to look like this. So like on this, right, I have like Wilbur's sweater that he's wearing in the music video where I have like these little squigglies here and up here as well. And I'm thinking I do the same thing for the other one, but a different color scheme. And I'm thinking the color scheme of your City Gave Me Asthma because it has a train. And the only reason is because it has a train. I think that would be really cool. Because then, like, these would match, but then also it would match, like, the other album with a train. There's a hair stuck in the knitting. This is why I could never sell these. That's not true. I had some people, I think they're in this chat actually, that would be interested in buying, like, the album covers as, like, knitted things. And, like, the problem is that, like, well, there's a few problems, but one of the problems is that, like, it would be, like, quite expensive. Because, like, when I did do commissions, like, I charged, like $100 to $200. And I just don't think that people would be able to spend that much money. But I'm thinking that maybe it would be kind of cool, instead of doing sweaters, to knit, like, tapestries. Because those could cost, like, way less. And it would also take less time, and I wouldn't need people's measurements. And then they could, like, hang them on their wall, or something like that. And just have, like, these tapestries. You know? Or have it, like, or I can make, like, things that are smaller, like hats, and have, like, for, if I were to do a hat of this, it would be, like, just the plain on, like, a blue background or something like that. Got some Waggo today? Ooh. I've heard that word before, but I don't remember what it is. Oh, right. It's a really expensive meat. Oh, or not expensive meat. It's a specific type of meat. Ooh. What are you making with it? Sorry guys, hold on. I got the message. I must look at the message. Hello? Please let me look at message. Hello? Okay, we're good. Fits me, I know it was in the clearance rack. Yo! I think it's the meat that they usually put on, like, ramen. Like, that you usually put on ramen. So, like, that's an option. You could put it on ramen. You can maybe make a stew with it. Definitely, like, look up some recipes to, like, try it out, because, like, it's a lucky find. That's I must go old here. Okay, bye, Roy. Thank you for stopping by. Hope you have a good rest of your day. I paid $10 for a 2-pound piece. That sounds really expensive. Yeah, I would definitely look up a recipe of what you're supposed to do with that type of meat. That's a lot. It's hella cheap. Is it? For specifically Wagyu, or just, like, meat in general? Because, like, Wagyu, I get it, but, like, I don't, like, meat in general, that's, like, expensive. Right? Like, or am I, like, just don't know how much meat costs? I think I just don't know how much meat costs. Yeah, no, fair enough, fair enough. Guys, can you tell I don't do grocery? Can you guys tell that I just don't do grocery? Oh my god, oh my god. My mom is yelling downstairs. My mom is yelling downstairs. I need to talk into the mic really loud so you guys hear what she's saying. My mom is yelling downstairs. You know? You know? Oh my god. My mom just doesn't know I'm live. My mom just doesn't know I'm live. If she yells my name, I'm gonna cry. My mom just doesn't know I'm live. My mom just doesn't know I'm live. I just, you know? Oh my god. Guys, my mom is yelling, not like anger. It's just my mom is saying my siblings' names very loudly, and I think my mic picks it up if I don't talk over it, you know? Oh my god, my mom just doesn't know I'm live. This is awful. Oh boy. Mute your mic to be careful? No, it's fine. It's not like doxing, like, it's just, you know. I think my mom got my brother's attention. This is fine. Yeah, guys, don't worry. It's not like doxing, like, information. It's just like, you know, my siblings and I just prefer to, like, just not have our real names on the internet. That's it. It's just, don't worry about it. But thank you. Thank you. What was I saying? Inflation's super rough here. Inflation's not great here either. I'm gonna be real. It's just that, like, I know it's like we have it like a little bit easier, because like eggs and milk here are protected under law, so they have to stay like a certain price, so we can like actually afford like milk and eggs. You know what I mean? Like, and I know in a lot of places in the US right now, it's like you can't afford milk and eggs. Didn't you mention your brother's name sometime? I might have accidentally said it. Well, oh, like, we have nicknames for my brother and my sister. So, like, my brother's nickname is Al. That's, like, not his real name. Like, it's not even close. And my sister's nickname is Nox, which, again, is, like, not even close. Kind of like how my name on here is Ultir or Karma. Like, that's not my real name, obviously. It's not even, like, a chosen name. Like, it's, you know? She was yelling for Billy Bob? Wait, your name is Ultir? I can't believe it. Oh, scandalous. Yeah, Al and Nox are short for their username, so Al is short for Alkahi, which is my brother's username online, and then Nox is short for Abernox, which is my sister's username online. So, same thing for, like, Ultir. Ultir is short for Ultirlight. Yeah, but it's, like, nowhere close to our real names. Like, not even a smidge, you know? Then maybe I remember another name. False. Oh, then maybe I remember a false name. Oh, fair enough. Yeah, and then my parents are just called, like, Papa Tier and Mama Tier on here. So, like, the joke here is that Tier is the last name, right? So, like, my brother would be Alkahir Tier. And then, you know? Which is actually, I think, kind of funny because, like, on IMDb... Did you guys hear that? That was a motorcycle. May I have your name? No. Anyway. Ooh, zoom! F. What was I gonna say? Oh, on, like, IMDb, my name is, like, Karma Knight, but, like, spelt like night and day. Fall Out Boy went so hard with this album. Guys, oh my god. Would you guys like to know the most incredible news ever? Which is, not only might we be, oh! Colin Clover, hello! Thank you so much for the follow, how are you doing? Guys, not only might we be getting more, like, new My Chemical Romance music, it's gonna be in the soundtrack of the FNAF movie. Like, I talked about this yesterday, but, like... Bunny, I can't tell if that's supposed to be a compliment or not. Your mom went hard with your creation. Should I, go downstairs and tell my mom that? Yes, I won't, actually. Hey, I'm doing pretty well. How are y'all doing? I'm doing amazing, Colin. I went for a walk this morning. What do you think I am? A coward? You know what? That's fair. I shouldn't have tested you, man. Like, yeah, fair enough. I went for a walk this morning. I went and got some food at my favorite little cafe. I did some writing. Someone complimented my hair. And then I came back home. I was going to buy some Arizonas and some other, like, grocery stuff and put in my check, but I forgot my check. And then I was like, if the Arizona is on sale, I won't be able to get it because I don't have a club card. So I'm gonna do it tomorrow. And then also I'm gonna bring my bike because my bike needs a tune-up. Because I think the tires are, like, popped, and the brake is, like, not doing well. Oh, hell yeah. Yeah! Guys, rip the brake. Yeah, okay, so what happened? Okay, actually, okay. My bike is a relatively old, it's a Trek bike, okay? You know how, like, in 2020, when, like, all the Trek bikes were, like, sold out for, like, ever, because everyone wanted a bike? I had a Trek bike that I've had already for, like, 5 or 6 years, okay? So, like, I've had this Trek bike since, I want to say 2012. So it's, like, a decade-old bike. And it's still in pretty good condition, except for the fact that, my family and I went on a biking trip one year, where we biked, I want to say 60 to 80 kilometers per day for about a week. It was really fun and cool. Now, at the time, I had, like, a little digital camera, right? So I didn't use my phone, I had a digital camera, because the digital camera took better photos at the time than my phone did. And so I had this little digital camera, and so when we were biking, I would take photos with the digital camera. It would be, like, attached to my wrist. We were going down a hill, and I tried to take out my camera and take a picture of us all zooming down this hill, and I bailed so hard. Like, I just, on the ground. I was totally fine, because I was wearing a helmet. You know? It'd be like that. I was totally fine. I got little scratches, whatever. My bike, however, I, like, bent the brake on the front bike, like, so badly. And, like, it's, like, scratched up. All one side of the bike. We fixed it. It's fine. I couldn't use my front bike, like, brake for, like, the rest of the trip, but you shouldn't use your front brakes anyway. And then we got it I went to, like, a thing to get it tuned up and fixed, but it's, like, broken, right? Like, and it's been broken for a while. So, like, I've gotten the pads changed and everything like that, but it's still, like, quite, like, effed up. Like, I would have to replace the entire thing. And I'm kind of, like, at the point where, like, financially, I'm like, yeah, I'm ready to, like, financially just, like, just replace the whole thing. You know what I mean? Just, like, a new one. Because, like, getting a new Trek bike right now is, one, extremely expensive, and, like, basically impossible. And I don't want a new one, because mine is red and cool, you know? It's so cool and fancy. Just a little scratch. This was years ago. Like, I think this was, like, in 2014. So, like, a while ago. But my bike is still kicking around. I think the inner tube, though, is, like, punctured. So I need new inner tube. And the guys at the bike repair place are super nice, because if the only thing you need is your inner tube changed, they just do it for free. You just have to pay for the inner tube itself. They're just so kind, you know? Like, and, like, they pump up your tires, and then you pay for, like, the inner tube itself. Which is, like, I don't know, it's, like, $15 for the inner tube. And that's it. And then you leave. And it's, like, done within, like, half an hour. They're great. Yeah, I know, right? It's amazing. It's awesome. They're just so cool and swag. Like, remember going in there one time, and I was like, yeah, I pumped up these tires like 2 days ago. I don't know why they keep like deflating. Like, can you guys take a look at it and like fix it? And they like, you know, did the soap thing where they found like a leak, and they're like, yeah, the inner tube is like busted. We'll change it for you. And I'm like, excellent. How much will it cost? And they're like, it's gonna take like half an hour. So like, we'll just do it for the cost of like the inner tube. And I'm like, and I had no idea how much the inner tube cost. And then like when I like went to go pay for it, they're just like, it's like $50. And I'm like, yes. And then they did it for me, and I was like, okay, bye. Well, like, that is so very cool. I know, right? Like, I get it from their perspective, like, changing an inner tube is, like, probably, like, one of the easiest things they're gonna do all day. Or, like, they will, like, pump up the tires for free. I usually don't do that because it's, like, a lot. Like, it's, like, I can pump up my own tires, you know what I mean? Like, there's places that you can just do it for free. Like, there's just air at, like, gas stations, right? And if that's all I need, then I'll do it. But, like, changing inner tubes suck, you know what I mean? Like, I don't like doing it. And if they're just gonna do it for the cost of the inner tube, like, I'm gonna have to buy the inner tube anyway. So it's just like... This was also years ago, though, too. So they might not do that anymore. I might have to, like, make an appointment. But we'll see. Because it really does need, like, a little maintenance and stuff like that. Like, it needs an actual, like, look over. Like, it needs, like, grease put on, like, the thing, and it needs a whole thing, because it's been in the garage for, like... Because I used to ride my bike every single day to work. And now I don't. So it's been, like, in the garage for, I want to say, like, 2 years now, just, like, untouched. So, like... I need some love. Because I want to start, there's a writing group that I go to on Wednesdays. And I want to be able to bike there, and then bike back, instead of walking there and then getting a ride back. You know, totally get it. I had it happen to me, too, and I just couldn't bother going to the bike shop and do it myself. Fair enough. Like, we do have, like, inner tubes, like, that are still in the packaging and stuff like that in the garage. So, like, I could do it myself. But if I'm, like, gonna do, like, the whole thing where I'm like, hey, can you guys, like, do, like, a checkup on my bike where you guys, like, look at everything, like, you know, just, like, make sure, like, everything is working. You know, like, I might as well. Like, because I haven't done it in, like, years. You know, I can afford it, and if I'm going to be using my bike at least once a week for, like, the entirety of summer, it's worth it. And honestly, I want to ride my bike more anyway. I do actually want to start rollerblading again as well. But it would be nice to have both. I'm also, there's, like, a skate shop in town, that's, like, new-ish, and they have, like, pretty helmets. Rollerblading? Yeah! Am I good at it? No. Can I not fall? Yes. Hi, Squibble, how are you doing? Like, I can, like, get from point A to B. Can I do, like, tricks and stuff? No. But, like, if I'm just going into town, there's, like, I'm good, how are you? I'm doing great. I was just talking about how I should get my bike looked at tomorrow. Hopefully they're open. It's Saturday tomorrow. Surely they're open on Saturday. Want high-speed electric rollerblades? That sounds so terrifying. Well, they'll make them. There are people who ride, like, electric longboards around, and they freak me out, man. Ooh, water. Bonk. I need my skateboard and I end up getting a longboard instead. Yo! Yeah, I was like, people tried to teach me how to longboard, and I just can't. I just can't longboard. I'm sure if I, like, practice it enough, I probably could, but, like, honestly, like, rollerblading and, biking are... I don't know, I like, you know, I like biking a lot. It was my first 3D model. I was trying to make that. Ooh, sounds like a good idea. Can I buy a pair when they get popular? Wait, buy what? Oh, the high-speed ones. I can longboard, I can't rollerblade. I just find rollerblading easier. I don't know. It's like, I think it's the balance of it. Like, it makes more sense to me. And also, I have all the things for it now, right? Now, so I have, like, elbow pads, I have the wrist guards, I have knee guards, you know what I mean? Like, it's, like, I might as well. But I do want a new helmet. Not because my old helmet is bad, but because it's like, I bought it when I was like, I don't know, like 15 or something like that. You know what I mean? Like, it's just kind of eh. And like the rollerblade shop, like the skate shop has like really aesthetically pleasing like helmets, and I want one. I can also take, also can't skate easier, so longboard, oh, okay, fair enough, fair enough. Yeah, see, like, when I was younger, like, ice skating was, like, fine. They're also, they're not inline skates, the ones that I have. They're, like, roller derby skates, so they're, like, the ones that are, like, in pairs of 4. It doesn't necessarily make it, like, easier, but it's, the balance, like, you can actually, like, stop. You know? Mini Donuts, hello! How are you doing? I think it's easier to stop with them. Knitting? Yeah! Oh yeah, Mini Donuts, I guess you were like... I guess you joined when I wasn't doing like, knitting. I'm primarily a knitting streamer. That's what I mostly do, actually. Yeah! I know it's a weird one. It's definitely a weird one when I, like, it's just like, it's if I'm talking to someone and they know what Twitch is, like, I already win there. But then if I go and they're just like, oh, what games do you play on Twitch? And I'm like... Then I had to be like, oh, I'm actually a knitting streamer, and they're like... A what? And then I'm just like, yeah, so I knit on Twitch. And they're like, people watch that? And I'm like... Yeah... Like, some people think it's really cool. They're like, oh, that's so unique and cool. And I'm like... Yeah. I would love to learn rollerblading one day. I don't know, it seems really fun. Yeah, like, I mean, around here we unfortunately don't have one, but I feel like if you want to learn how to rollerblade, going to, like, a roller rink would be the way to go, because then you can just rent them for the day, you know? And then you can see if you actually like it before you actually, like, purchase them. I bought mine from Amazon during, like, 2020 when, like, everyone wanted to, like, rollerblade. Although I have said to myself that if I actually, like, use them consistently, then I would upgrade to, like Moxies or something like that. But I don't use them enough to warrant that. With the electric rollerblades, one of the ideas is being able to speed up on grinding if each wheel has a motor. I remember? Okay. I'm sending the alert. Right! Mini Donuts, you did come during a knitting stream. Right. I wasn't sure. I was thinking that maybe you came during, like, not a knitting stream. I remember now. I remember now. Right, because I looked that up. And I wanted to make one as well. That's why I was also told that my games I put art stream ideas on hold. People think Twitch is all about games. Like, I'm sorry, what? Like, I get why. Like, I get why people think that, because, like, I mean, it is a lot of games. There's a lot of games on Twitch. But there's, like, whole categories that are, like the just chatting category. Like, can you imagine trying to explain to someone that doesn't really, like, watch videos at all that, like, there's a whole category where people just sit in front of a camera and talk? And, like, people make whole careers out of that? That's crazy. That's insane. Like, if you like to take that out of context, like, of just, like, the internet culture in general, like, just, like, imagine, like, trying to explain your job without Twitch being in there. Yeah, it's called the news, but it's not the news. They're not necessarily they're not talking about the news. They're talking, well, some people do, obviously, but, like, if you're just a chatting streamer that just, like, talks about their day, you know, they like I do that. That's what I do. Like, when I'm knitting, I'm basically just talking about my day. I'm talking about my interests and everything like that, and then people make whole careers out of that. I never used to watch it. I probably think it's just gaming. It's wild. Yeah, I feel like it is insane. Like, I mean, obviously people have, like, gimmicks and stuff, but, like, there genuinely is just some people that just, like, sit in front of a camera and just, like, talk about their day. And that's it. I know this is, like, really funny, because, like, if you were to take away the knitting, that is what I am. I'm a just chatting streamer. And I feel like, yeah, people, like, come here to watch me knit, but they also come here watch me talk. I feel like if I stayed silent, it wouldn't be as entertaining. I don't know, it might be. But, like, I actually don't like just chatting streamers, and not because they're not doing anything, but because I just don't care. I just don't care. Yeah, which I know is, like, extremely hypocritical. That's what a radio host would do if you think about it. That's true. But there's, like, music involved and stuff, too. And, like, there's usually, like, games and everything like that. And there's usually a script with radio hosts. But, like, I get where you're coming from with that. But, like, it's not... I don't think it's the same. To my favorite just chatting streamer, Guys, man, last year, I would knit in the just chatting category. Instead of makers and crafters. There was logic behind it, but, like, whatever. But, like, but, like, Twitch at the end of the year gives you, like, stats on your stream, right? Like how Spotify does. And it was like, you're in the top 1% of just chatting streamers. And I'm like, I'm in the what? Why? Like, what? And then I had to be like, okay, do they mean, like, I'm in the top 1% because that's, like, I stream it more than most people? Or I'm in the top 1% because I have more people watching me than most people? It turns out, it's the latter. My husband is a top 1% just chatting streamer. Okay, Nindor. It is actually quite funny, though. Like, the stats also, the rarest of them all. The stat thing is actually really, really funny, too, because obviously it tells people, like, what chats they're in most of the time. And so people were telling me, like, how many chat messages they had sent in my chat, because they were given that stat. There's a person on here, I don't think they're here right now, but their name's Emery, and Emery had sent 15,000 chat messages in my chat last year. That's insane. Absolutely bonkers. I know, right, Colin? Oh my god. It was, yeah, crazy. I'm actually extremely interested in what stat they give me this year, because I changed from streaming in the just chatting category to makers and crafters, and there's just not that many... Oh, there's Emery. I started talking about them and they appeared. Because there's not that many... I need a break from the book because hard topics are hard. No, fair enough. Emery, we were just talking about you. Oh my god. You were talking about me? What did I do? I'm curious. Oh, I was talking about the fact how you had, like, 15,000 chat messages in my chat last year. We were talking about, stats and stuff of last year. I'm actually really curious about what mine is gonna be this year, because there's not that many, chat... Yeah, yep, 15k. Did I get did I get the number wrong? I might have gotten the number wrong. Who knows? I'm curious about mine this year too. Yeah, okay, because there's less people in the makers and crafting category. I think so. Okay. Like, there's less people in the makers and crafting category, right? No, Ninjor, no. So, like, you know, like, I'm so curious. I don't know. I feel like it's gonna be, like, really wild. It's either just not gonna give me a stat at all because it's just, like, not a recognized category. Who the F knows? Or it's gonna give me, like, the craziest stat imaginable, where it's just like you're in the 0.05% of makers and crafting streamers. I would cry. Oh my god, I'm scared to see what mine is by the end of the year. Ooh. Like, as a streamer, or, Like, as a viewer, or both? Both? What do you stream, Colin? I need to know now. I need to know. Gonna start getting my, chats up. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Hi. Emery, you were definitely, like, the top chatter by, like, a lot, I feel like. I'm a variety streamer? Oh, nice, nice, nice! What game are you playing right now? Because I'm assuming you go through, like, games and you, like, play through all of them. What game are you playing right now? What's your primary game right now? I was the second, Keith was first. Whoa, really? Jeeza. I think so. That's crazy, actually. It's actually insane. Are you wrong? I don't know, man. I don't remember. Oh, guys. Okay, you know what? Yesterday, I was supposed to play Elevator Hitch, right? And it finished downloading basically as I ended stream. So next week, guys. We're playing it next week. But, like... Ooh! Okay, so a lot of, first-person shooters, and then Tetris. Outlast 2, yo! Oh, dude, I love the Outlast series. It's so good. Like, I remember when that game came out, and it, like, basically revolutionized, like, horror games. Like, the first game, obviously. Because, like, it was, like, the only horror game at the time where, like, you didn't fight the monster. Like, that was, like, a revolutionary concept, was to, like, make it so that your protagonist was, like, useless at fighting. And you had to, like, hide and stuff. Like, hiding as a mechanic was just, like, not a thing before that. Like, I'm sure there was some people that did, but, like, it wasn't, like, really a thing. And then also, I think, like, the really... Genuinely, I think, like, the best mechanic they implemented into Outlast 1 was the fact that there was a button that when you were running, you could look behind your shoulder and see what was chasing you. Because obviously they, like, made it sound like, oh, you can see what's chasing you, so you can see, like, how far behind they are. But, like, actually it's just, like, a fear tactic. Because, like, you're running, and you want to look behind you, and you can see how close it is to you. Terrifying! I do have some clips from the stream. Also, yes. Yeah! Aw, dude, like, oh my god, I love Outlast. Dude, it's so good. Like, that game was, like, incredible. And the fact that it was made by, like, a class of people who made video games, like, that's what they were going to school for. And they made the demo as their final project, and then, like, whoever play tested it or whatever said that it was really, really good and they should put it as a demo on Steam, and then the people on Steam were like, you need to make this a full game immediately. And they were like, dang, man, sure. And now they're a company. I love horror games. Also, Atlas 2 is definitely my top 5. Nice. Oh, I love horror games too. Yes, Emery, what would you like? Like, like, man, like, I was first started, like, watching, like, YouTube during, like, the blow-up of, like, horror games. So, like, when The Last of Us came out in, like, 2012. I'm scared. Why are you scared? And then, like, after that, there was this, like, stellar horror game after stellar horror game. So there was, like, Resident Evil 7 was, like, one of my favorites. There was The Evil Within. There was, obviously, like, Outlast. There was FNAF that came out around that time. And, like, a bunch of other, or, like, Little Nightmares. Like, oh my god, there were such stellar horror games coming out. Jeeza. Like, really genuinely scared for my friends and me. Uh-oh. You know what's always happening every time my friends, even someone, get a slight bit of anger towards me and I'm scared I can't lose them? Emery, it's okay. You talk to them, and you let them know what's going on. Like, you just... Bonk! So glad I came across your stream. I'm glad, Colin. Oh my god. That is so very kind. Dude, horror games are great. Oh my god. Yes. I have the art book of The Evil Within and also The Last of Us. I need to get the art book for The Last of Us too. Bonk the tier. Bonk! Hi, Milo. Welcome back, Crossing. How are you doing? Oh, me many people who have similar interests. Of horror games? Man. Man, I think you just haven't been talking to the right people. Horror games are, like, extremely popular. Now, Colin, what is your opinion on horror podcasts? You know? My head hurts. Oh. Emery, if it's, like, if you haven't eaten or drank anything, you know, go do that. That would be very good. What? Oh, Ninja, that sounds so cool. I found a Greek mythology musical RPG game. What does that even mean? My name is Logan. Ah, okay. I can refer to you that as that if you'd like. My friend said she was worried and told me to take a nap, so I said I would, but I couldn't sleep, so I came here. That's fair enough. Like, I mean, like, it's hard to sleep in the middle of the day, to be fair. Comes out in August? Ooh. Guys, the yarn is so tangled now. Oh god. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. It's almost 8 for me. I mean, I guess you could go to sleep at that time, but like it could it could be really difficult. My opinions on horror podcasts is yes, but also no due to my hearing, and I would need like subtitles script also because I lost focus. Oh, fair enough, fair enough. So you don't listen to horror podcasts generally. I get that. Yeah, I really really like horror podcasts. But I have a job where I can listen to podcasts like at work. So, I made 82 batches of baby blankets. Whoa, congratulations, man. I don't think I've made 82 of like anything like knitting wise. So like, wow, that's amazing. Good job. My friends all went and watched D&D, but I didn't, so they did ask me, but I don't know. Okay, fair enough. I want a pet cat. Pet cat would be fun. Dude, my local theater is playing the D&D movie all this week. Might try to convince my family to go watch it tomorrow. If not, I might just go myself. Like, the first showing is tonight, but I don't think I'm gonna go tonight. It's like in an hour or something, so probably not. Yeah, I think tomorrow though. There we go. I got the string. We chanted. Like I want to, obviously. But like I mean, I don't mind going to the movie theater alone, but like I'm sure my brother and sister want to go watch it too, so I don't see why not. I want to reach my goal. Will be 55. No, 550,000 blankets. Oh my god. Why such a high goal? That's a crazy goal. Like, good luck. Have fun. I would love to hear updates about it. But, like, dang, man. That's a crazy goal. I'm turning Dutch apparently because I was talking to my friends and she said something and I said pat, which is, but I genuinely didn't realize. That's kind of funny. Question, do anyone here like horror films? I personally don't like horror films. I don't know why, because I do like horror in basically every other form. Like books are like okay, really like podcasts, really like video games, but horror films are always been kind of meh to me. But there is definitely people in my chat who like horror movies, and I just don't know who they are. I do, but I have raging anxiety, so I try not to watch it at night. Fair enough. Yeah, like I like the shoot, what was that movie called? The one where the people wanted to be immortal, or they were immortal, and they would like take over people's bodies. I don't know. I don't remember what it was called. That reminds me, I need to take my meds. I love horror. I really want to watch Scream 6. I've been seeing some trailers for that. I don't know, I really like the horror movies that are like the horror is like the situation. The Parent Trap? No, that's not what it's called. If I remember, one of my favorite are the orphan movies. Yeah, like I don't know, like the ones that are just like, oh, people are going on a murdering spree, just kind of like are kind of eh to me. Like I really like the I never watched The Quiet Place, but the concept of The Quiet Place is like, you know, like the ones that like the horror is like, so it's kind of like Black Mirror stuff. You know, where like the horror is like the situation being like normal, but it's like terrifying. Yeah. Those are usually the type of horror that I really like. Yeah. Or like I never watch any of the Twilight Zone, but I do know some of the stories from the Twilight Zone, so stuff like that where it's just like there's like a really like whack situation and then orphan is really the horror is that nobody knew she was a poor orphan child and she was really an insane middle-aged woman with no, I know what Orphan's about. But like see, it's still like someone going on a murder spree essentially. So it's just kind of like never seen Twilight. Twilight's not a horror though. It's just like it's just a romance, you know? Tori, thank you for the lurk. I have seen Twilight. I never watched the last two movies though. Yeah, Twilight was coming out, like, I was, like, the peak audience when it was coming out, so, like, there was no way I was gonna avoid watching it, you know what I mean? Um, so I watched, like, the first, like, there was, I don't know, I didn't watch the last two movies of it. Teenage romance is scary, you know, I actually, when I was reading, okay, so I read the Twilight books. I love The Parent Trap, fair enough, fair enough. Part 1, but part 2 wasn't that bad. Oh, fair enough. Yeah, I didn't. Yeah, those were the ones I didn't watch. I didn't watch part 2 and part 1 and part 2 of like the fourth book. Yeah, like I read the book, so I know what happens. But by the time that part 1 and part 2 were coming out, that was like the time where like I didn't really care. Like I didn't really care anymore, essentially. Like, I had already given my books away, like, my Twilight books away. Like, I just didn't care anymore. Like, I actually genuinely, romance and, like, pretty much anything, like, I usually, like, don't really care. Don't know why. Probably because it annoyed me so much when I was, like, younger, that, like, there would be, like, these really, really cool books, that had extremely, like, cool, concepts, and then like the whole book would be about like this one person falling in love with another person, and it would like barely scratch the surface of like the really cool concept they set up, and it pissed me off so much that I just like don't like romance in movies anymore or books, even though sometimes it's good. Yes, yeah, exactly. Like sometimes it is really really like sometimes there is books where like a romance in it is totally fine, and but because they have established these characters first, like, so for instance, like, would say like the Percy Jackson series, right? Like Percy and Annabeth like get together at the end, and like I wasn't pissed off about it because like they had gone on all these adventures together, they were like really good friends, like it actually explored the world that they were in before there was like a romance, and also it was just like they just like fell in love, you know what I mean? Like, and it wasn't like someone being like, oh, I have to choose between these two boys, you know? It's just like, it was just like they were friends for a really long time, and then like they eventually fell in love. Like, I really like the twins. I also didn't mind the one in the Hunger Games either. I didn't really like that there was like a love triangle thing, but like the fact that the romance existed didn't piss me off. But I haven't read The Hunger Games in a while, so it might be different if I read it again. Wasn't Orphan in top 20 disturbing movies? I heard the title, but never, oh, probably. As you can see, I read a lot of books. A lot of those are like YA apocalypse books, like when like YA apocalypse was like the only thing being written. So this was like most of these books were like written and purchased like during like the time period between Hunger Games and Divergent, like coming out. So like the peak of the apocalypse genre. And there's like a lot of good apocalypse books in here that never got turned into movies, so no one effing knows about them. Like, but there is some other ones as well, like these ones right here. This one's called Bacano. Bacano is a Japanese light novel. These ones are translated into English, obviously. I don't read Japanese. But they're about like a bunch of different things, and it's really, really good. And then Durara, which is right here, is by the same author. Really good, like stellar series, and neither of them are apocalyptic. There's a bunch of fantasy books up here. Series of Unfortunate Events, I think, is right here. There's also like another shelf like underneath this one. Like underneath this one right here, there's another shelf that you can't see because my chair is blocking it. It's about an adult woman. Solid. This is getting all tangled up. Da 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 da. So I've been crying animated in 24 frames per second. I'm so sorry, Bunny. That's so many frames. I'm so sorry. I'm assuming it's not going well, Bunny? Follow me to the endless night. Milo, thank you so much for the lurk. I can't make the anatomy correctly. No! That sucks. That's like the most frustrating thing ever. Let me send in Discord. Give me a sec. Okay. I really want to look through those books. Curiosity is peaking. I mean, like, I know it's there. They've been there forever. Like, what would you like to know about? All right, DMs. Okay. Oh. No way are you using the Spanish version of El Dorado. Oh my god. Seven! Alright! I literally, this is not a joke, have the entire script of that movie memorized. Was there a big shot? I've spammed in glasses? Oh my god, 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 oh my god. The audio had to be in Spanish. Well, yeah, obviously. You were used for lip sync practice. I have not sent. I know it isn't. I know it isn't Spanish, but please end me. Either poetry, fantasy, or anything really. Ooh, okay. I don't have any poetry. Hello, welcome back. What? Why are you back? What? You said you were going to the gym. You're already back? Oh, I thought you meant climbing. Oh, I understand. How was the workout? Excellent. Okay, cool. I thought you went climbing, and I was like, okay, like Cakebird's not coming back. Like like oh, we can't hear Cake. Oh, because I muted the Discord so that people didn't hear the audio from your thing, Bunny. Okay, fantasy. So I don't have any poetry, because I don't know, guys, guys, I don't know what it is, but like, you know how like people can like write in purple prose if they want to, or like okay, one of my things with writing that I have as a weakness is describing things well, and I fully blame Welcome to Night Vale. Like, man, anyway, so I have a lot of fantasy, basically. The fantasy series I'm reading right now, the first book is called The Dragonbone Chair. It's by an author called Tad Williams. It was written in the 80s, and you might think to yourself, oh, fantasy from the 80s. That sounds like it's probably going to be super racist and misogynistic, and it's not, because Tad Williams is literally the GOAT. And
Amber, I'm not talking.
Yeah.
I am talking
it was
now.
before. But like, okay. Tad Williams writes so well, and like, you're gonna read this book, and like, there are characters who are misogynistic, and there are characters who are racist between like the different races in the book itself, but like, you can clearly tell that the author himself isn't, because he always frames it in a light of like it not being good. The Dragonbone Chair. That's the title of the first book. The series, I think, like the trilogy, is called The Saga of Memory, Thorn, and Sorrow. But the first book is called The Dragonbone Chair by Tad Williams. So like T-A-D Williams. Oh, you're back now. Okay, hold on. Let me say it again. The book is called The Dragonbone Chair. It's by Tad Williams. I think the series is called The Saga of Memory, Thorn, and Sorrow. But I don't know. I just know that the first book is called The Dragonbone Chair. There's 3 books in the trilogy. Very good. Written in the 80s. But I swear it's not racist, and I swear it's not misogynistic. I swear to God. I swear. It's very good. It's a very good series. I love it so much. Because Tad Williams is literally the best person ever. Wiggled your 80s. Yeah, like, he's really, really good at writing characters. And also, like, he has a bunch of different, like, how he writes his story is he doesn't stay with one character throughout the entire story. He, like, will switch between different characters. Welcome back, Blue. And, like, when he writes his, like, women characters, they actually do things. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? And, like, there's, like, different races, like, within, like, the world itself, and, like, it's so good, man. Like, it's just so good. Wait, is this hello? No, no, I'm talking about The Dragonbone Chair. Which is a book, like a fantasy book that was written in the 80s. So you would think automatically. He also wrote a sci-fi. He wrote, like, one sci-fi ever. And it's probably, like, the most whack sci-fi ever. The first book, I think, is called... Oh, shit, what's the first book called? Hold on. Yeah, he writes a bunch of fantasy. He's still writing. He's still alive. He's currently producing books. So the Dragonbone Chair has 2 series in it. So, like, there is the first trilogy, and then there's 2, like, kind of like one-shot books that are in the same world, and then he's writing another trilogy. But it's coming out, like, currently, like, right now. Like the 4th book in the trilogy, so I guess, like, whatever you would call that, is, like, hasn't come out yet. Like, he's still alive and kicking, you know? Hold on, what's the sci-fi called? The sci-fi is called... Otherland. The sci-fi is called Otherland. The first book is. Yeah, the first book is called Otherlands. The sci-fi, why it's so cool. Let me tell you why this sci-fi is so cool. It was written in 1993, I think? Something like that, 1990s, right? So, like, at that point, the computer exists, okay? And people can buy a computer and own one in their house. But, like, explain, here's the mic. Okay, excellent. Computers exist, right? So, like, he's writing this book, computers exist, you can have a personal computer, it's not going to break your bank or anything like that, you can have an internet connection, okay? So, we think about this, okay? He wrote a book about virtual reality, about people who go in pods, and then how they experience the internet is you walk around the internet. What? And, like, how he explains how the internet is and was is incredible, because, okay, so obviously, when the internet was first, like, made, it's a bunch of forums, right? Like, that's what the internet was when, like, in the 90s, like, it was just a bunch of forums and a bunch of websites, everything was free, like, everything like that, right? But he predicted that by this period, I don't remember what time the book is sent in, but, like, by this period, like, how you would experience the internet is virtual reality, one, and then everything was, like, behind a paywall, essentially. So, like, you would walk around and, like, you would be paying by, like, the minute of being on the internet. And then if you wanted to go to certain places, you would have to pay to get in those certain places. And you had to pay to get certain information. And, like, it was just, like, all this, like, money and everything like that. And it wasn't, like, good virtual reality. It was, like, how, like, janked our virtual reality is right now. So it wasn't, like, a fantasy story where they were like, oh, this is, like, perfect virtual reality where you can, like, eat food there and everything like that. It was, like, really jank. They predicted the VR one in the world? No, and, like, they predicted the jank VR. Like, you know VR chat? That's what it is. It's VR chat. Like, super jank. Like, really bad VR. And, like, the main character is a woman from Africa who's a computer scientist. 1993. And, you know, no one was writing a sci-fi about, like, a black woman in 1993 who's a computer scientist. That Tad Williams is the GOAT. You know what I mean? Like, like, amazing, stellar. He has a gay character in it. Not the 1993. And it's really good. It's really good. Like, there's, like, I did read it, like, a little bit ago, but still there might be some stuff in there where there was, like, an unconscious bias, but I don't remember. And it's 4 books. The first book is very heavy setup, though. Like, the first book is basically all exposition. So, like, it's hard to read a second time, but the first time you're reading it, it's fine. And basically the premise of this book was that the woman who, she's basically was tasked with training someone, who is from, like, a tribe in Africa who, like, doesn't have a lot of technology, and basically, like, he wanted to be a computer scientist, and so she was trained with, like, training him one-on-one, because not only he would have to, like, learn everything, basically. And so she was like, yep, okay, we can do that. So that's basically, like, the first book is, like, training him, and then by training him, it's, like, giving you exposition as the audience, you know, as one does. And, like, basically they start hearing rumors about, like, how these, like, super, super rich people are, making a virtual reality that's, like, perfect. Like, it just feels like reality. So you can, like, feel things, you can eat there, like, all this sort of stuff. Like, it's perfect virtual reality. And, like, obviously they're like, there's no way, the technology doesn't exist for this. And at the end of the book, they end up finding it, essentially. And that's like the, and then they get stuck there. Yeah, and that's, like, basically the rest of the series is them being stuck. And then, like, at the beginning of each chapter, there's, like, a news blib. And so, like, the news blib is, like, explaining, like, the world. So, like, there's, like, a news blib that's like, oh, like, this war is going on. and everything like that. And there's only a few parts where you're definitely like, ah, yeah, this was definitely written in 1993. And, like, one of them is the fact that, like, telephone booths still exists. I found that really funny. The fact that, like, texting doesn't exist. Like, the concept of, like, text messages and this messaging in general just, like, is not there. Like, phones are super, like, technology-based, and you can have FaceTime and everything like that. Texting doesn't exist. And you have to go to, like, the phone booth. Like, the phone booth doesn't have a phone in it. You have a phone. But you go to the phone booth to, like, pay for, like, minutes on the phone. I thought that was really funny. There was, okay, one of the news blibs, which I found, like, really funny, because at the time, it was actually, okay, so, like, the news blib was, there was these two kids who were suing their parents, for, emotional distress during their childhood. And I thought that was really funny, because at the time, there was a really big case going on in real life about pretty much that exact thing. And I thought that was, like, the funniest thing ever. And I was like, And also I was reading this book during the time when, like, we had, like, that huge scare that, like, the internet was gonna, like, there's, like, an internet law basically saying that the internet, like, has to stay, like, free access kind of thing. So, like, you, like, basic, like, all, like, it was, like, it's, like, a thing in, like, Canada and the US where, like, you could basically, you're allowed access to all websites that are not, like, privately owned. It's, like, this whole thing. Anyways, at the time, it was being threatened when I was reading this book, so I thought this book was quite funny. The only time that I really got taken out of the book, where I was, like, my suspension of disbelief just went, like, out the effing window, is one of the people said, so, like, they were talking about an entity that's, like, in the VR thing, okay? And they were like, yeah, it, like, copies itself over and over again, and everything like that. So I'm expecting them to be like, oh, it's like a virus. It, like, copies itself over and over again so that it can, like, just, it's a bad thing, right, in the thing. I don't want to explain too much because it's, like, a really big spoiler, but, like, it, like, copies itself. So I'm thinking, like, oh, they're gonna say it's, like, a computer virus, blah, blah, blah. And the person was just like, yeah, it's like a meme. And I'm like, what? And then the other person, the computer scientist, goes, what's a meme? And I lost it. That was the funniest thing I've ever seen in my entire life. I was like, no way. And the person's like, what's a meme? And then, like, the other person's like, oh, it's, like, an old Greek word for, like, something that, like, copies itself but makes itself, like, a little bit different each time, which is where we get the word meme. Like, that is where it's from. But it was just, like, the concept of these people, like, really far off in the future in a timeline where just memes just don't exist. And I was... That was the funniest thing that's ever happened. I was like, oh, okay. Like... Man. Anyways, it's a really good series. Just... Tad Williams, man. Like, I cannot imagine being Tad Williams and, like, literally, like, not even a decade later, having people be like, it's meme time, and he's just like, I predicted this. I predicted this. I know what's happening.
I knew it was meme time.
I knew it was meme time. I would have to read it at the same point. Like, it's just... yeah, it's so good. It's so good. And, like, there is some things where, like, I remember while I was reading it, I can't remember specifics, because it has been a while since I've read it, but, like, I remember reading it and then being like, oh, shoot, that happened. Or, oh, shoot, like, that is, like, super close to happening. And I don't know, Tad Williams is an extremely talented author, so, like, if I had to recommend, like, anyone, that would be it. The only downside, I think, is that he's not good at doing natural exposition. But if you can get past the exposition part of his first book, because it's always in the first book and it never appears again, then you're good. Then you're good for, like, the whole rest of the series. I'm painting with my bestie. Yo, what you painting? I'm trying to think of other books now. I mean, like, I have, like, a ton of, like, apocalypse types book. Yeah, painting. Yeah, those are the two I'd recommend. If more fantasy by also a really talented author who's still writing. Brandon Sanderson's stuff is really good. I read only Mistborn. Mistborn, really good. He's a more he's a newer author. He wasn't writing in the 80s. He's not new, but like he wasn't writing in the 80s. You know what I mean? Yeah. And Mistborn's really good, and he writes a bunch of stuff. Bessie is painting a planet, and I'm painting Tommy in it. Yo! Yo! Oh my god, my jaw. We're good. Mistborn is so popular and so hard to borrow. Oh, is it really? Dang. If it's really, really popular, it might be something that you could get pretty easily from like a secondhand store. Although I do get like wanting to get it from the library. Miss Town, hello. Thank you so much for the raid. Did you figure out your Twitch thing? Because oh my god, it is a little terrifying. Sorry, I had to go explain what happened. Oh, okay, you went to go explain. Yeah, that's so weird. Yeah, I would definitely, like, change all your passwords and, like, change your stream key, for sure. Like, it's also super weird that they had your assets as well. Like, that's very, very weird. I tried to get it from library and bookstores and it wasn't even there. Oh my god. Yeah, I would definitely try a secondhand store if you have, like, access to that. Because it is very, very popular, and, yeah. It happened again when I was at the store. Oh, shoot. Oh, it keeps happening? Oh, yeah, definitely, yeah, definitely. Yeah. That's so weird. I'll be right back. I gotta wash blankets. Fair enough, fair enough. Oh my god, I'm so excited about this. The plane looks so cool. Just know anytime before a weekend, if I go live, that's likely not me. That's so weird. Like, yeah, if you change all your passwords and your stream key and it happens again, it might be a Twitch thing, which obviously is really weird, and you should, like, report it to Twitch. Yeah, probably I was a bit worried. Yeah, like, I mean, I don't know, like, that's so very weird. Because I was in the middle of art. Yeah, no, that's so... It's weird. It's weirder, honestly, that the person had your, like, asset. To, like, the, like, ending stream asset. Goes live during, art class. I don't know. Some people might. Yeah, that's why I'm kind of thinking that maybe it's, like, a weird Twitch glitch. I don't know. And I Gmailed myself it. Yeah, I don't know. It's so weird. Like, I've never even heard of something like that happening. I know, but my parents has access to my Gmail. Yeah. I mean, yeah, again, like, if you change your passwords and you change your stream key, and then it happens again, like, message Twitch. Because that's super weird. How am I live? Yeah, that's... I actually kind of have, like, a fear of, like, something like that, because I have a camera of just, like, going live. But, like, I can tell when my camera's on. There's, like, white, there's, like, a white ring around it, when it's on. So, at least I have that. Well, maybe I should get into the habit of, like, just, like, turning off the camera on here.
That'd be a banger Twitch clip, though.
Of me just, like, of me just, like, probably just, like, sitting here, like, knitting and, like, watching a Twitch stream. Like, that's, like, what the clip would be. You know what I mean?
Yeah, but then you can title it Ulterior Accidentally Goes Live. And then a bunch of people will watch you just sitting there knitting.
Ring. Is it, like, I mean, like, what do you bypass on the white ring, though? Like, do you, like, tell the camera to not have the white ring? Because, like... firmware of the camera? Yeah, but I'm not really... Psyche, I'm not really talking about if someone hacked into my computer, because that's, like, a totally different problem. I'm talking, like, if I accidentally, like, left the stream open, or if, like, it just started streaming. Like, Stream Elements just, like, opened up and started streaming. Like, I got a notification on my phone, and I checked, and I was like, oh, and my friend, Nick told me I was live. That's so weird. So weird. Yeah, because if someone hacked into my computer, that's, like, a totally different problem. You know what I mean?
Speaking of accidentally going live, so I have a friend who's making a film on streamer people.
Yes.
And
yes.
They wanted my help to get streamer notifications. And
yes.
Remember how I logged into a computer at one point? Because we were streaming from the set? I was like, okay, so what you're gonna do is log into your account. And it's like, did you log into your account? They're like, yes. It's like, the stream key. It's your stream key. Like, yes. They go live. I get a notification on my phone going, mobile dashboard.
So the answer to that question was no.
It was quite funny.
All they would see is my streaming stuff and a lot of spam. Yeah, unfortunately, what... I mean, there's, like, definitely, like, information, like, on my computer that, like, would help them, like, I don't know, like, maybe steal my identity, I guess, but, like, other than that, like, that's, like, a really, like, big thing, but, like, I don't know, like, you know? Like, the scariest thing that's definitely ever happened to me with, like, hacking and everything like that is that I had my, credit card hacked before. But, like, they used it for, like, the stupidest thing possible, and, like... So, like, I caught it, like, I didn't catch it, like, immediately, but, like, I got the money back. And then,
what
like...
What did they do?
They just, like, subscribed to, like, a streaming service.
Oh, right, I think you told me this before.
Yeah, so they, like, not even, like... And not even, like, a scandalous, like, streaming service. Like... Just, like, a streaming service. Like, you watch, like, movies on it. Like, you know what I mean? Like... And that's it. That's all they did with it. Like, nothing else. Like, I looked through, because when I found out, I was like, I had never seen this company before. And, like, I looked through everything, and I was just like, okay, they bought nothing else with this. Like, every single other thing on there was, like, accounted for. And I was like, dude, if you're gonna, like, I get, like, the idea that, like, obviously it went under the radar for, like, quite a bit. Because, I didn't notice it for a bit. And, like, but, like, still, you know? They just wanted Netflix. It wasn't Netflix, but yeah, it was a streaming service like Netflix. Anyways, so, like, I called the bank, and the bank was like, are you getting emails for this, like, website? Did you accidentally sign up for this? And I was like, no. I'm not getting emails from this. I don't even know what this website is. I looked it up after. And they were like, oh, I guess we can give you your money back then. I was like, thank you. and then, like, they were like, yeah, you should, cut that credit card in half now. And we're gonna send you a new one. And I was like, oh, okay. I gave it the system crash. No! Funny. 5-minute, a 5-minute word ban on like? No. They just want the Netflix? Yeah. Yeah. Did you know that the word like, used how I use it, is a filler word in order to make it so I can talk as fast as I think. It's, I think, faster than I can speak most of the time, and so the filler word is there so that my brain can actually, like, my mouth can actually catch up with what I'm saying. And it's like that for a lot of other people too. I just want to animate dancing gay dudes. Is that so bad? Rated Skylines, their program has crashed for the 3rd time. They're trying their best. I think watching El Dorado in Spanish would be really funny. Because I have that movie, like, memorized, I feel like I would actually learn Spanish watching it in Spanish. Because I already know what's going on. You know what question really effed me up as a kid? I went to the summer camp in Texas and, like, I've been course, the Texan kids would be slightly racist. Okay. The question that effed me up with me and so with me is that what language do you think in? In Spanish, it's so much better, especially because they're, like, supposed to be from Spain. True, that's fair. Although, to be fair, the English one is quite good. Funny, what language do you think in? I need to know. We once watched Shrek in Spanish class. That'd be a funny one. I know, they sound kind of funny in the Spanish one, too. Like, I feel like sometimes in a dub, like, it won't be as good just because, like, the original humor isn't there, or whatever. I think in Frank's Spanglish. Okay, cool, nice. I definitely speak in, I definitely think in English, but if I have to speak French for, like, an extended period of time, like, if I'm, like, visiting, like, when I was in, like, Quebec for 2 weeks, I did start thinking in French. Sometimes we'll talk, and I'm drunk enough. Fanfic, but make it Shrek whole script. So nice in the end, I'll have a nice afternoon. Everything fine. Yeah, I think I'm just, like, not as fluent as I used to be in French, and so it's not really there. But I can definitely Remember when in the B movie script was a copy pasta? Yeah. Yeah. I do. What a time to be on the internet. Me, animate gay. Animate, lol, get wrecked. Bunny, are you losing, like, tons of progress every time that happens? Because I am so sorry. Just remember, I made my friends read cursed fanfic ships out loud in VC. My sister's friends used to, this is before quarantine, I think I need to specify this, before quarantine, used to go into a VC together and read Sonic fanfiction out loud to each other, and they each have a character that they would read as.
Huh?
Like, not safe for work stuff, just bad Sonic fanfiction.
Mm-hmm.
I lost 50 frames? Oh! No, but that is a lot, though. 50, that's 50 drawings that you lost. I'm so sorry. Yikes. Yes, Sonic fanfiction. Yeah. Yikes. Bunny, you'll be good. You'll be good. It's gonna be great. It's gonna be fine. You're doing such cool art. Excellent. You know? It'll be fine, fine. Da 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 da. Sonic looked in. What? That's the most cursed sentence I've ever seen. Sonic looked into Ultir's orbs, his own sparkling with unbridled joy as he slowly approached and then bit their blue locks off.
What? What?
I'm the most amazing fanfic writer. Guys, you know how, like, there's, like, a thing in fanfiction where, like, I don't know why this is a thing in fanfiction, and I don't read fanfiction, but, like, I'm on the internet, you know? Where, like, people will write, Orbs is one of them, but people will write, like, their tongues battled for dominance, like, that was, like, like, just a thing that's, like, written in fanfiction. Do you guys want to know what the first fanfiction to have that written in it? You guys have one guess. Me when my tongue is battling with your mom. It was Harry Potter. Let's go. It was a Harry and Draco fanfiction, obviously. Like, what the F else would it be? Oh, low, really? Yeah. AO3. Draco and Harry. Oh boy. Guys, were you on the internet where every fanfiction was about Draco and Harry or, like, the supernatural guys? Because, man, was I on the internet when that was a thing. Faded Skylines was also on the internet when ship names were just putting the two names together in the worst way possible. Ah, yes, Super Hulock. Guys, I was on Tumblr for the peak of Super Hulock, and man, I saw a report about two fandoms going into war. Real. The Misha apocalypse. That happened again. It happened during April Fool's this year. That was, like, it was trending. It was... Tumblr loved Super Hulock. Tumblr made Super Hulock. That was, like, there was a reason why that word existed, and it was Tumblr, specifically. I was on fanfic for anime and Omegaverse. I have so many regrets. Guys, I said... Guys, I said the other day that if someone doesn't know what the Omegaverse is, that I can't talk to them about anything on the internet. And then someone in chat was like, what's the Omegaverse? And I was like, I'm not explaining that. Hi, Emery. To be fair, they didn't know because they were like... I think because they were older rather than really young. So, like, I could have explained it, but... When people shipped creepypasta characters together... You know what? If you know anything about me, I'm gonna shock you right now. I never read creepypastas. It was probably me. Like... Which I know, like... You'd think I would, because I was, like, super into ARGs, like, really into, like, creepy stuff. Like, creepypastas, though, I just never read them. And, like, for no reason. Like, the only one I vaguely knew about was Slenderman. And, like, I knew Slenderman because of video games. I didn't even know it because of Marble Hornets. I didn't even know what Marble Hornets was until this year. I used to have a creepypasta phase. Guys, okay, I didn't have a creepypasta phase, but, like, I did do a quiz of which creepypasta character you would be, and I got Hid Hideaway. It's one of the Slenderman, like, people. What? Oh, so let me start with the Omegaverse. Yeah, I lied about my age to be able to read on the creepypasta website. Real. Based. No. Colin's like the only one that's like knows who Hid Hideaway is. Anyway. I don't know who Hid Hideaway is. I know how people draw him, and that's it. What do? You have a headache. I mean, you drink water and you eat, and then if it still persists, then you ask your parents very, very nicely if you should take meds. The medication I ate and drank, but it still hurts. I mean, you do have to wait a little bit for the drugs to kick in. But like, I don't know. I'm not a doctor. I don't know. Sometimes you just gotta take a nap.
Real. Now, who's gonna group order Lovejoy merch with me?
I don't know.
Why is the shipping so much?
I genuinely don't know, because, like, when I was on the US site, like, it didn't have any shipping.
Huh?
So, like, I just don't know. It is a no for Omegaverse. I cannot, and I do not want to go back there. It belongs to void of something I regret, and it should not exist. Like, again, like, I don't really read fanfiction. I know what the Omegaverse is. Like, and I know why it was created. But, like, last time I had a migraine, the school didn't believe me, and I was sitting in class crying so hard I had hiccups every breath. Oh, I'm so sorry, Emery. Yeah, I don't get, like, chronic headaches or anything like that. Obviously, I get headaches, but, like, so I don't know how to help. I get really dizzy most of the time, though. That's fun. And the doctors have no idea what it is. Actually, that's not true. Their two answers were, one, when I first got a blood test, they were like, you're on, like, the lower side of normal, so sometimes you might dip below, and that's why you get dizzy. And I was like, that's so cool and stellar. And then, like, my whole family changed their diet, and I was like, what gives you more iron in your blood? And it's everything we eat. So I don't think that's the problem. And then the one time I talked to the doctor about it, they're just like, Actually, this was like the funniest conversation I've ever had with a doctor. So obviously, like, he like asked me like a bunch of questions like what's your age, like how much do you weigh, like how tall are you, blah blah blah. He was like trying to like figure out like whatever. Anyway, and then he was like, how much caffeine do you consume like regularly on a daily basis? And I was like, maybe a cup of tea a day, like usually not. Like it's usually like a treat thing. And he's like, okay. And I was like, yeah, so like 1 cup. And he was like, okay. And then he was like, how much alcohol do you consume? And I'm like, none. And he's like, what do you mean by that? And I was like, none. I don't drink alcohol. And he was like, okay. And then he was like, how often do you exercise? And I was like, every day. And then like I was and he was just like, how many meals do you eat? And I was like, usually 3 meals a day, and then also I sometimes have snacks. And then he was like, and like he just kept asking questions like that, and I kept giving him the right answers, I think, like quotation mark right answers, and he was like, I don't know what's wrong with you. And I was like, that's so cool, doctor, thank you. Like literally he was like, stress, I guess. And I was like, I mean, logically that makes sense. He was like, anxiety can also cause it. Are you diagnosed with anxiety? I was like, no, but I definitely have it. And he was like, okay, probably that then. And I was like, okay, how do you help this? And he's like, be less anxious, I guess. And I was like, that's a cool doctor.
Just stop it, lol. Altier, where is what is the US link that only
you can't
goes to
it
US?
doesn't matter. You would have to be a US resident.
Okay, but what if I send it to someone who is a US resident?
It's the same link. They changed it.
Oh. Okay, I see. Ninja, are you still in chat? You're gonna see Dragon in a bit. What if I sent it to Dragon? Would that be cheaper?
I don't know. Hold on, I have to read the messages. Oh, I'm so sorry, Nindor. Be less anxious. Look, he didn't actually say it like that, but like, it was implied. I am going to be streaming tomorrow. I'm going to be streaming tomorrow. Don't know what time. I'm not doing the 12-hour stream tomorrow. That's going to be next week. Because more of my friends are available. So I'm probably going to be playing Better MC, actually, tomorrow. Yeah. To be fair, also, like, a thing is that, like, I, because of what my job is, like, my neck gets, like, super stiff, and so, like, obviously if you have, like, a really stiff neck and it's, like, pressuring on stuff, then it, like, makes you... Try to look at the Lovejoy merch, and now the website's asking for a password.
That's a different merch site. You have to go to the... Yeah, that's a separate one.
Oh, yeah,
There's a
yeah,
different
yeah.
link.
So that's, yeah, we're talking about not, like, clothing. We're talking about, like, the CD and cassette that came out.
Pre-orders.
If you're in their Discord or part of their mailing list, you should have gotten a link. And if you're not, then you can sign up. It's, yeah. My first few months of... It makes up Turgeon, Nindor, Hackman, and Dragon. That's kind of fun.
Is Turgeon a USer?
Yes.
Okay. I just assumed he was Canadian.
Yeah, no, he's American. Your heart, I only gave you my body. Oh my god, someone's cooking something downstairs. I can smell onions. This is excellent. My friend, no lies and enough. I haven't died quite as much. I'm not a real person, just that you can't make up and swear. Oh, I feel dizzy. No! I'm sorry. I'm sorry. You're one of those people that, like, if you hear about someone having a headache or feel dizzy, then you start to feel that too.
Shipping to Dragon is $10 USD.
Oh my god. Oh my god, 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 oh my god. How are you going to get it? Like, okay, so like, how are you gonna get it from Dragon?
Ninjor is going to see Dragon. Ninjor's gonna be here over the summer. It ships around May. And assuming Ninjor's later that time, maybe the summer. But eventually,
This is gonna be
we're just
quite
gonna
an
be,
interesting.
and then I'll get them.
This is gonna be quite an interesting trip for your stuff.
At some point, maybe. But hey, at least I'll have it.
I guess.
And then by the time I have it, I'll have a cassette player.
I'm so excited for you, Cakebird. Dude, I have to untangle, like, this yarn. There's so much going on. Miss, I honestly wanna proven's possible. I don't know what this person is making for dinner, but it involves onions and I'm, like, so excited. Guys, I saw a TikTok today that was like, I sent it to the group chat and it was just a TikTok of this person being like, how do I even explain this? It was this person that says like, when you turn 27 and then you start like hanging out with 20 to 23-year-olds and you start understanding the frontal lobe thing, and like, man, it's real and true. I'm gonna lay down and see if I can sleep now. Okay, Emery, have a good night. I hope you feel better in the morning. Like, no offense to anyone who is younger than 25, but like, man. No, okay, your frontal lobe stops growing when you turn 25-ish. It's like around that period. And like, there's like, it's not like scientifically proven or anything like that, but it feels like there's like a switch in your brain that just like turns on when your frontal lobe just like stops growing, and then you just like suddenly understand. Your frontal lobe, it's like so it's the front part of your brain. It's like the last part of like the human body to like fully develop, and it's basically where like it's where your empathy is like stored, essentially. It's also like a lot of like thought processes stored there. And it's like, yeah. It's like the part of your brain that like contains a lot of like your personality as well. So like there's like a thing that like if you don't like change your views in life by the time you're 25, it's like really, really hard to like unlearn like bigotry and everything like that afterwards. Like you have to put in like a lot of effort after that point, because like it's like solidified it like in your brain after that point. Oh, wait until 25 to make major permanent decisions. Yeah. It's like generally a good idea. You also have more life experience at that point anyway. But like, I don't know.
What is it called when it's like, okay, so you have border, but it's like a instead of a it's like it's curved, but there's a word for it. Okay,
start again. Say what did you just say?
Okay. 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 So
Okay.
if you're
Mm-hmm.
I'm just gonna look up Sims 4 items.
What are you talking about?
Don't worry about it. This makes
Okay.
sense in my mind.
Go on. Just after we were talking about like the the brain thing. Definitely a good idea to wait until 25. Yeah. Like obviously like people like if you want to go to school and everything like that. It's more like I feel like personally I wouldn't get married before the age of 25, you know? It's time to raid someone. Oh, guys, Trashy is live. Oh, okay. All right, guys. So we're gonna raid Trashy. Trashy just went live, actually, so this is excellent. You guys are gonna get a nice full stream. He's playing on the Grim SMP, which is modded SMP. He's going to Venus in the SMP because there's space. My bestie is oh, I love space. Same. I'm going to be live tomorrow, probably around the same time, maybe a little bit later, maybe closer to 4 PST. I'm going to be playing on Better MC. We're going to go to the Twilight Forest. I've already I do have a Discord. If you do !Discord, there should be a link for it. Yeah, I do have a Discord. Rest well, thank you. Yeah, and we'll be going to the Twilight Forest, and it's gonna be fun. It's gonna be so exciting. Just so you know, the Discord is me and a bunch of other streamers. It's not just my Discord, so if you like my streams, you're very likely to like the other streamers as well. Trashy is part of those streamers, actually. He is very cool and swag. Anyways, okay. I'll see you guys tomorrow.